Gamepad says, "Kiss the wife and kids, and let's get going." That's literally what I just did. My eldest just went to bed like 5 seconds ago. So, all right, guys, here we are. Tonight should be the night, unless just something otherworldly happens, and something goes catastrophically wrong. We should be getting the platinum tonight. So I only have a few more bosses to kill in order to get there. But we should get there, barring just some form of disaster. So, yeah, GameFAD, you were pretty much right on cue there. Because literally the last thing I did before hitting go live was I kissed my son goodnight, and I was like, all right, I gotta go. What's up, big letter C? Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. So I think where I'm going to start is I'm going to start with the Flame Lurker. So we'll do that. We'll do Flame Lurker, Dragon God, and then we'll probably close out World 3, Tower of Latria. We'll do the Man-Eaters, and hopefully that'll go better than it did last time I fought the Man-Eaters, because that was a disaster. But it took me several tries to kill the Man-Eaters, and then, of course, we'll do the Old Monk. And then after that, we'll do World 5, and that'll get me, once I kill Maiden Astraea, that'll get me the final boss soul that I need to get the last miracle that I need for the platinum. So after that, if we have some time left in the evening, might just do some PvP. I don't know if any of you guys were able to check out my PvP live stream that I did. I believe it was Friday night. But we had lots of fun in that PvP live stream. We got to do, some folks in the chat. We even got to link up and do some multiplayer across the chat, and then also, did a lot of just random online PvP with some folks that we don't know. And actually, with that one on Friday, had a lot of luck getting summoned in as the old monk. So I think I had probably, gosh, I wouldn't be surprised if I had close to maybe 8 or 10 old monk fights, and had a lot of fun with that one. So that was good stuff. So yeah, we might close out with some PvP tonight if time allows. Just to give you guys a heads up on what's to come on the channel. I have a couple of things in mind, still Demon Souls related for now. Let's see, I don't need to do this thing with what's his face, Skerver. Still Demon Souls related for now. So the next thing, I floated this by you guys during one of my previous streams, is like doing a second walkthrough of the game, and more or less calling the walkthrough that I've already done a walkthrough that is more geared towards newcomers to the series, because in rewatching a lot of that footage, I realized that like I spend a lot of time just stopping and like really diving into the details on like some of the basic mechanics of the game, like spending a lot of time going through all of that, like basically assuming someone has never seen one of these games before. And like, spending a good deal of time on like how to attack, how to parry, how to backstab, how to level up, all how to equip stuff. I spent a lot of time going through all that, and it adds up over time. And so I've been thinking about doing another walkthrough that's kind of more geared towards veterans of the series. That'll be more focused on the gameplay and kind of cut to the chase a little bit more, but still show how to get through everything and all that good stuff, and kind of brand that more as like a Souls veteran type walkthrough. But maybe they're not familiar with Demon Souls, but maybe they play Dark Souls and some other of these games and already have the basics down and don't want to listen to me yap on for a half hour on how to swing your sword, So that is coming up as well. And after that, I'm thinking of streaming a Soul Level 1 run. So I've never done a Soul Level 1 run in any of these games, or in the case of Bloodborne, a Blood Level 4 run, as because Blood Level 4 is the lowest you can get. I've never done one of those types of runs in these games, and so I'm thinking about just going for it and streaming it, for better or for worse, for you guys to witness whether it worked out or not. And then after that, who knows? I might start editing and uploading some of my Sekiro walkthrough videos sort of intermittently throughout, because I do have a lot of those recorded already. I just have to, you know, get the finished product ready to upload for YouTube and all that. And so I might be able to get to work on that as well. So be looking out for that as well. Might start uploading those in maybe another week or two or so, depending on how Demon Souls is going. And so yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update on what to expect. But other than that, about to take on the Flame Lurker here in New Game Plus. And I think I may have in my PvP, I may have ended the last episode actually killing an invading Red Phantom. So I'm actually not at pure black character tendency. So if I end up dying here, I'm just going to go to the Nexus and kill somebody to get myself to pure black again to basically max out my Northern Regalia stats. You see they're not completely maxed out. I might even be 2 notches above pure black character tendency, but that might be 2 notches above. So if we don't succeed here, I might get that to pure black to max out. So anyway, that's my spiel. So let's get going here. How does your wife feel about all your late night Demon Soulsing? She's all for it. I mean, she's really good about that, because I think I mentioned before, she's kind of a, dang it, I didn't go in with full health. That was a rookie mistake there. I need to get some distance here and hopefully be able to get a heal up before I start the fight. So you know, we're really supportive of each other in our endeavors. So she's like, you know, skeptical, you know. I don't want to say that. She's been really supportive. Both of us have been skeptical if this is even going to turn into anything, and you know. But as soon as I kind of pitched the idea a couple of years ago, she was like, "Yeah, go for it, man. If you want to do it, like, let's see if it works." And you never know unless you try. So we're both really supportive of each other's endeavors in life, and this one's no different. So. Oh man! Oh, he already took out my second chance. This might not this might not work, but we'll see. Yeah. Spice it up. Get out of the way. See if I can get another second chance off. All right, I'm gonna need to let him attack and then dodge out of the way and then do it. Come on. Yes, he let me have it. Sweet. Alright, put my grass back on. Ugh. Yeah, I'm getting too greedy. Which is my problem with most bosses, I get too greedy. Now the question is do I spam him with Soul Rays or not? I'm doing a good enough job with this, though. I don't think I'll need to. Oh, jeez. Oh, hello. Grass up. Up there with my second chance again. Oh, jeez. Alright, that was it. Oh, well. Alright, so I'm going to go back to the Nexus and get myself to pure black. Let's see, who should go first? Actually, I can take out the Filthy Man. He is easy to get. And I'll see if that takes me to pure black, and if not, I'll have to take out someone else. Do. Alright, sorry guy. Let's see if I can backstab him. No. Okay. And that got me to pure black. Okay. So that's all I needed was one. Perfect. Okay. Take two. I'm going to go in and throw second chance on. And I might try to use a little bit of magic this time just to at least get some of his damage off with range. Fortunately, with this shortcut, it's not too bad to get back down there. This is always the one that makes me the most nervous because it's easy to slip off. All right. Okay, success. This time, make sure I heal up before going in. I know, I gotta keep everything above board with the IRS, otherwise that could be bad for me. Yes, it is a PS exclusive game. There are some rumors that it might be coming to PC someday, but those are completely unverified, and who knows? I mean, the original Demon's Souls never came to PC, but you know, Sony has announced that they do intend to be more lenient with letting some of their PS exclusives hit PC. So I'm not going to say it's impossible, but as of now, has not been announced. I'll put it that way. So if you want to play Demon's Souls right now, you got to have a PS5 or at the very least a PS3. Yeah, I don't think, man, I seem to always take that splash damage regardless if I'm rolling or not when he slams the ground. So I might need to roll back for that move. There we go. Hit that booty. Maybe do some soul race here while I have the chance. Get some free damage. Not bad. Oh, I always take damage when I try to roll through that. Let me heal. Thank you, sir. Now I need to get my spice. Whoops. Alright. Probably do mostly melee from here on out. Oh, I took a direct hit from that. Whoops, didn't roll. I'm gonna be out of grass. Dang it, my timing is off for some reason. I don't know why. I'm struggling with my timing here. Alright, soul raise it is. Ooh. There we go. That was a good roll, but then that wasn't. There we go. That's what I'm trying to do. Actually did it that time. Heal up. Alright. Is he berserked yet? Alright. I feel like I should be good here. One more hit. One more hit. Get him. There we go. Alright. 2 tries. Not too bad for the Flame Lurker. Especially on New Game Plus Plus by myself. That's not bad. Okay. I have to go back to the Nexus, though, and see if I can get some more grass here, though, because might be running a little bit low here. And I might give the Dragon God a go in human form. That extra HP might come in handy. And I already have Second Chance equipped, so I think I'm just gonna go for it, see if it works, and if I don't do it, I'll return to the Nexus first and then give it a second shot. Let's see. I don't know how many souls it takes to restore friendship, Super Googly. I am not quite sure what the deal is on that, but you will have to pay souls to make him friendly again. Really? Did you see me? Are you serious? I was standing behind the pillar. I have no idea how he saw me. But yes, having a full life bar does pay off, because I did not take a second chance there. Yeah, you're right, Cronus. The one thing I'm risking here is my souls. I'm okay with that, though. If I do it the cheesy way and use magic on these things, I should be fine. Famous last words. Advice for pure white character tendency. There's 2 ways to do it. You either have to kill all 5 of the... Let's see, I'm not going to waste my Age Spice on this. I'm just going to use the cheap stuff to regain my magic. Okay. So you either have to kill all 5 NPC Black Phantoms and pure Black World tendency. And there's 1 in each level, in other words. Or you have to fight PvP. So if you fight in PvP, and you have to be in human form and get invaded by Black Phantoms, and you have to kill those invading Black Phantoms. And those invading, if you kill an invading Black Phantom in PvP, that will also increase your character tendency towards pure white. So those are the two ways to do it. Am I hitting it? Yes, I am hitting it. Sweet. Not done yet. Okay, one more hit maybe. Another hit. That got it. Okay. I need to restore my magic though. At this point, for me, leveling is not as important, just because it takes so many souls just to increase my level by 1. I'm pretty much. I mean. I think kind of the meta, if you will, for a build is level 120, and I'm not quite to 120 yet, but I'm more or less there. I mean, basically all I would do from here if I level up would be leveling up my health and my vitality. Yeah, for the most part, I mean, if I can eke out a level when I go back to the Nexus, I'll get one. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing mainly like buying grass and stuff from patches and buying extra spice and things like that as I need it. And I just love this music. This music is so good. I am a fan of the remake soundtrack. I know some of the PS3 purists prefer the PS3 soundtrack, but this is far and away better in my opinion. I know this is slow, but it's a lot safer, and it will keep me from having to do this over and over again like 50 times, so. Alright. Favorite Souls game? It depends on if you expand the category to Soulsborne. If you're talking Soulsborne, my favorite is Bloodborne by far. Other than that, if you don't include Bloodborne and Souls, probably Dark Souls 1. It's neck and neck between Dark Souls 1 and Demon Souls Remake. The only thing that gives Dark Souls 1 an edge over Demon Souls Remake is probably the interconnectivity of the world, which I like a whole lot better than just kind of like individual levels. Not that, you know, having individual levels is bad, but I just really enjoy the interconnectedness of the world in Dark Souls. And of course, Bloodborne. I like how this stone is just kind of floating in the air. Alright. One more hit. Oh, I gotta use my spice here. There we go. Okay. So I should be able to hide behind this one. Right? No. Okay. Crap, I might be screwed. Go, go, go. I don't know why it doesn't let me hide behind that pillar. That's weird to me, because it should give me cover, but it does not appear to. I think I can hide behind this one. Yep. Okay, sweet. I'm safe behind here. Alright, I'm just going to have to everyman this one and just kind of run and hope that he might. I'm going to two-hand my weapon. I think I can one-shot this pile of debris. Once he turns to my right, I'm going for it. Okay. Yep, I can one-shot these. Run, 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 run. Go, 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 go. Sweet. We made it. All right. I say play the remasters. It's a much smoother experience. Play the remasters if you have them. Okay. So that went pretty well. I'm very happy with that. Unfortunately, the next boss I'm going to fight is the Man-Eaters, and those of you who watched the last, or I guess it would be the first New Game Plus stream, know that that did not go very smoothly for me, but we'll see how it goes now. All right, there we go. And this is a that item up there is a legendary warrior soul, I believe, and that is a very powerful soul item, so I'm definitely going to go grab that before I warp out of here. Where do I go? Is it? Yeah, it's just right down the middle, that's right. You just have to drop down instead of walking down. Okay, let's see. There we go. And I should be able to get a couple levels in the Nexus, which I probably will if I can. Exile, I would say Bloodborne would be an excellent choice. Some would say that Bloodborne is actually closer in terms of gameplay and feel. Some would say that it's actually closer to Demon Souls than it is to Dark Souls. So having been playing Demon Souls already, I would say that that's probably a better transition for you right now than going to Dark Souls. But yeah, you cannot, in my opinion, you cannot go wrong with Bloodborne. Bloodborne is a top-notch experience. Okay, so I'm gonna pop a soul item and get another level out of this deal. That'll get me to level 110. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and use this one.
Soul of the mind, key to life's ether.
Get to level 45 for Vitality.
Art thou finished?
All right, I'm going to stay in human form.
Well, we've long been...
Actually, I take that back. I'm going to play the level in soul form, so I just don't want the nuisance of being invaded while I'm playing the level. And then I might resurrect a human form to fight the boss. Because the thing is if I kill my main issue is if I kill an invader, I then have to do something else to get my my character tendency back to pure black, which I don't want it to be messing with that the whole time. So all right, I don't really have any souls to get back, so I'm not going to bother with them because I used pretty much the remainder of them to get grass. So all right, here we go, Upper Latria. All right, so here we are. Whoops, actually, need to be back on my shield here. And that reminds me, I need to put on second chance. Yeah, Cronus agrees. Bloodborne is the best one. Jojo, welcome back, man. Don't get fired. Actually, Samuel, I don't know if you saw my PvP live stream on Friday, but me and Cronus actually went at it 3 times on that live stream. I'll let him tell you how that worked out. For me, it is better to have pure black character tendency, and that is because of the weapon that I'm using. The weapon that I'm using scales off of character tendency. So if I'm at pure black character tendency, the weapon that I'm using now does twice as much damage. So the closer that I get actually to neutral character tendency, the less powerful my weapon becomes. So being at pure black makes my weapon twice as powerful. That's why I'm pretty adamant about being in pure black right now. Same can be said though for pure white. This weapon is twice as powerful in either pure black or pure white. One or the other. You have to be one or the other, and it becomes twice as powerful. It is the weakest. It is in its weakest possible form, and when you're in neutral character tendency. Ha. Okay, I see. Kind of podcast style for you then. You just get to listen to my amazing voice. That's cool. Oh, I missed the... dang it, I didn't want to risk it. Oh, well. Almost could have had it. Whatever. Am I going to collect the coins? At this point, I'm leaning towards not. Just because, like, I don't know. The Penetrator armor is cool. But is it worth that kind of hassle? I'm not all that sure. I don't know. And I'm kind of I don't know how I feel about fractured mode. I think it's a cool concept, but I don't want it to like potentially ruin this game for me just cuz like I know it so well that playing it in a mirror image would just totally mess with me. And I don't want to get so used to the mirror image mode that when I go back to play it normally that like it just feels weird. I don't know, I'm just really worried about that happening. So I'm kind of iffy about doing fractured mode, which you have to do to get those coins to get behind the door. So that's my only concern. You know, it's not really much of a concern, but it might be enough to make me hesitate to play fractured mode for at least a while longer. I don't know. Cronus has the he's gotten behind the door. He has the armor. You can talk to him. He probably could tell you where all those coins are.
Here to fight the demons? If so, then help me escape this place.
Exile, you have to kill a good deal of people in the Nexus to fulfill the Mephistopheles side quest. She only shows up, well, this is a good time to talk about that. She only shows up if you kill Yurt, who I'm killing now, and if you're in pure black character tendency. So you have to fulfill those 2 requirements, be in pure black character tendency, and you have to have already killed Yurt, and she'll show up in the Nexus. And her side quest, which is actually required for the Foes Ring, so if you want the All Rings trophy, you have to do her side quest. And her side quest involves killing a lot of the NPCs in the Nexus. Svati Vidya, he did not do the Penetrator armor. That's surprising. I think he'd be all about something like that. I don't even know, is there a way to play Fractured mode from start to finish? Or do you have to at least get to the Nexus and unlock the statue before you can even do it in a given playthrough? Like, can you even do 1-1 in Fractured mode? Oh, I can't even one-shot these guys anymore. That sucks. Wait, am I going the right way? I think I gotta go this way. I'm gonna need those. These things are utterly grotesque. I mean, I kind of love what they did with them, but I also hate what they did with them. Because they just sound, I mean, horrible. But they sound exactly the way that they should sound, I think. I think it's fair to say that. That they sound like, you know, like you would imagine they would sound. Alright, what's over here? It's probably just, is that from a corpse? Yeah, probably. I knew that was going to be an item. Mercury Stone. Okay, so yeah, you can't do like a regular new game on Fractured mode, like all the way through. You have to at least have gotten to the point where you can pay the statue. That's interesting. All right, well, we're getting to the point now where I have to fight these Black Phantom Mind Flayers, which drive me freaking nuts. But I have a way to deal with them, but it's kind of risky. Oh! Normally he does not start shooting the freaking soul rays until he gets further down. Dang, that took away my second chance too. Putting that back on. Alright, I need to... Ooh, he's walking backwards. Can I get him? Can I get him? Can I get him? Can I... Yes! Awesome. Okay, that went very well. And he dropped spice for me. What a guy. Actually, I want to be two-handing for these guys up here. Get this guy to come over to me so I don't have to fight both of them at the same time. Is he gonna move? There he goes. I'll finish him off with a sword. Alright. Sneaky, sneaky, hiding this guy around the corner. Probably scared the crap out of a lot of people. Alright. I see a bloodstain right there. That's probably why this bloodstain exists, is because of that one they put around the corner. Ooh, 4H spices. Not bad at all. Okay, well, we're most of the way through here now. As long as I don't miss the elevator and fall to my death, it should be okay. And it almost happened. I barely caught myself before falling off. That would have been embarrassing, especially given I had, like, you know, just set it. Dang it. I want to catch the elevator, and I'm probably going to miss it now because I have to fight you. Yep. Are you kidding me? Normally these things leave me alone. I don't know why they're being such a pain right now. Is one of them trying to shoot me? Alright. Please don't come over here. Yeah, that one's got a crossbow. That's funny. He's trying to shoot me. Alright. Let's get out of here. I don't have my thief ring on? You're right. I thought I put it on. Oh well, I guess not. Thank you for reminding me, because that's going to help out for the man-eaters. Thank you for the heads up. Always, you guys always have my back. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, with this build, I mean, I don't use a whole lot of magic. I am more of a melee-focused player who uses magic from time to time as a utility. So at this point, like, especially in these later New Game Plus cycles, investing more into magic isn't really going to help me that much. So, I don't know. I at this point, I prefer to have the extra health than just a little bit more of extra magic power. I mean, the extra magic, I don't know. I think the health, in terms of PvP especially, I think the health and stamina will benefit me more in PvP than magic would as well. So, also keeping that in mind. Alright, get this guy. Alright, man-eaters take one. Wish me luck, guys. The thing about the man-eaters is actually I prefer to use warding instead of second chance. But we'll see how it goes. I do have my second chance on, which means I cannot concurrently equip warding, because it only allows you to have one buff equipped at a time. What's up, Chris Kev? Welcome back. Thanks for joining in. All right, I'm going to do my my pro strat with this one. Get it out of the way. Okay, it's not working out. He wouldn't let me by. Normally I can roll through his stun. And I'm actually going to leave myself like this, because if he hits me again, it'll take out my second chance, which is actually ideal. Dang it. I just want to run by you. Why won't you let me run by you? Now he's going to try to hit me with Soul Rays, which is... Alright, let's see if I can get a backstab on him. Sometimes I can dodge through his stun and then just walk past him, and then that solves that, but oh well, he wasn't being cooperative. So I had to dispose of him, which means, oh, he just barely got me. Well, what I'm going to do anyways is I'm going to use a Stone of Ephemeral Eyes, and so that's going to completely heal me, so I don't need to use my grass for that. And I think this is a soul item back here, so I'm going to go ahead and grab it. And then on the other side, I think it's spice, so I'm going to grab that too. And by the way, I adjusted my mic level a little bit after the last stream because I just felt like my mic was a little bit loud relative to the game audio. So let me know if you guys notice any difference, or if it sounds good, or if you prefer it, if you prefer the old settings. I just felt like my mic was clipping a lot, so I turned it down a little bit. Okay, I'm going to put the Age Spice back on before I walk in here just to get my complete heals for magic when I need them. And then, let's see, that sounds good. I'm going to use a Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. Let's see. Yeah, Firestorm, if I don't succeed here, I'm going to equip Firestorm. So I think my main thing is just whenever I have a chance to attack, I just spam R1. I think I just need to get an attack in one at a time and take this a bit slower. Let's see. Mic level is good. Okay, perfect. You call me PG-13 guy. That's funny. All right, let me do one last check over equipment here. We're in human form. I'm gonna make sure warding is good to go once my second chance gets used up, because it will get used up. And all right, here we go. Here goes nothing. Ugh, I hate you. All right, I'm just gonna go straight to the middle now. I got turned around, but I'm gonna go straight to the middle just to see. The thing is I can't. I always feel anxious about the first one, because as soon as the second one shows up, it just turns into a different fight. And all right, well, you're gonna give me shots. Oh, those things hurt. Yeah, I'm doing like no damage with the bow, but one hit. Let it be. One hit. One hit. The thing is, it's going to take longer, and the second one's going to show up, so I don't know. It's a double-edged sword. Much like the Northern Regalia. Can I hit you up here? Sweet. Alright, can you go to the ground, please? Land on the ground for me. You're just out of range. Yep, just out of range for me to hit with my sword. There we go. Oh gosh, you're being so annoying right now. Why are you just sitting up there spamming that attack? Like, that is literally the worst thing you could do right now. Alright, I'm gonna... yeah, see, I don't even have the first one down to half health right now, and that is a problem. I'm gonna top off my health. And the Thief's Ring should be helping me more right now than it is. I don't know why both of them are following me here. I was hoping to get past him. No! Don't you do this to me right now. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm gonna run all the way back across and hopefully just lure one of the two over at me. And yeah, they're both following me and I have the Thief's Ring on. I don't know why that is. Yep, that's the other one. I wanna be hitting the first one. Dang it, no! Yeah. See, that's what I get for trying to be careful, is like I had to fight both of them. Okay. I'm going to equip Firestorm. See if that helps. Yeah, they were definitely both not losing me. Alright. The thing is I don't know if I can equip both Warding and Firestorm, and I really rely on Warding here. I could use the ring that lets me equip an extra spell, though.
Bravo. I thank you, as promised.
Let's see what I can do here. So Warding. I have Soul Ray. I'm going to take that off. Firestorm takes 3 slots. So I don't even. Yeah, warding is Firestorm's all I can equip. I can't even equip warding. I'm gonna try it with Firestorm and see if I can get it to go for me. They only lose you if I'm in the center. Okay. All right. I'll try it with Firestorm. I'm going to lose out on warding, but at least I have second chance, so. I guess I'll be using second chance. My magic stat is not very high. It's at like 18. And my, you know, I'd have to level up my intelligence pretty big too, and I don't really think I can do that right now. Yeah, my stats. I'm at 18 intelligence, 18 magic, 18 faith. So, guess I'll go on and throw on second chance. Yep. And as per usual with the man-eaters, I got killed by gravity, not by actually losing to damage, but oh well. Yeah, I'm afraid my magic might be too low for your Firestorm strat to work, Cronus, but I guess there's only one way to find out. Get this item back here, because why not? I might need to restock on grass pretty soon here, so couldn't hurt. Alright, stupid red phantom, black phantom, whatever mind flayer. I hate this thing. It's so annoying. Alright, roll through. And dang it! Ugh! Oh, dang it. Alright, well I have my second chance, so I'll still live. Alright, I should be able to run by him now. Oh, what? Ugh, that's annoying. So Firestorm is not going to help me a lot. I thought you said that like that's how you kill them is with Firestorm. I did get by it, yep. But not quickly enough. He did his AoE attack, which is probably the worst attack he could have used for me trying to do that. But oh well. They really decided just to screw us over by throwing this Black Phantom Mind Flayer on the way back to the boss. Because it makes what should be a pretty easy run back like 5 times harder. Alright, I'm going to try this again, and if I don't succeed, I'm going... There we go. That's what I'm normally able to do. Because other than that, I was going to have to wait for a backstab and blah, 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 and that just gets annoying. Alright. top off magic. I'm going to use the cheap spice to do so, so I'm going to have to do it twice. Where is it? You were at 30 magic. Oh gosh. Yeah, I normally use the pillar, but then when there's both of them, then I need to. I'm trying to isolate one at a time. And I thought I rolled through that. Oh well. All right, come over here. Okay, that works too. Oh wow, that's actually pretty good. Alright, I'm running away. And he's gonna let me do it again. I think. Oh, are you serious? Was he like in the exact right spot for that to not work? I don't know what he's doing when he does this. Okay, that helped a little bit. Sounds like you need a Kleenex. That's probably fair. I live in Houston and you know, have the whole allergies thing going on. There we go. Well, see, he's like, it's not hitting him as bad as I think it should be hitting him. I'll put it that way. Oh crap! No. All right, now they're both here. This is getting out of hand. Now, there are two of them. Alright, looks like at least one of them's lost track of me, so I'm just going to patiently wait. Alright. Now, which one are you? That is the question. I think you're the one I've already hit. Yes, you are. You're the right one. Nice. So I'm going to let this be a 1v1 for as long as I can let it be a 1v1. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to probably take care of this on the bridge, which is not ideal, but better than the alternative. And I can, as long as the other one doesn't show up randomly, I can afford to be patient here. Take a hit, dish out a hit, and heal up. Please let me heal. I still have my second chance. Ugh. Did him back to back. Alright, I've almost got the first one. So this is going surprisingly well. The other one's just back there chilling, so I'm going to do my best to not aggro him as long as I can help it. A couple more shots should get this guy, provided I don't die first. Alright, heal up. Alright, patience is going to be key here. These things have so much freaking HP. Alright, so they're both... Hold on. No, I'm not going to shoot them. Firestorm. Firestorm. Alright, please, for the love of God, work. Yes! Oh, yes, that was perfect. Okay, Cronus, I'm officially a fan of your Firestorm strat. Let it be known. should have waited and did a firestorm. Oh well. That's okay. 'Cause as long as his back's turned towards me, I think firestorm's the way to go. Alright, so I'm going to spice up right here, and I'm going to use a firestorm. And that is the beauty of the Thief's Ring. He's going to go all the way back to the fog gate and just let me follow him there, and I can get an easy firestorm off on him. In fact, I'm just going to leisurely stroll and get this full moon grass, because that will help me. Look at this. Yeah, that's the beauty of the Thief's Ring is sometimes they just completely forget about you. Nice. Alright, firestorm it is from now on. This is too good to pass up. Alright, easy hit. If you could just forget about me one more time and let me do another firestorm to finish you off, that would be awesome. But if not, I think we're good, as long as you don't knock me off. Can I hit you through here? No. That would have been cool, but... Yes! 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 Thank you. Alright, I think this should be it, guys. And here we go. What? How did that not hit him? I mean, at least it didn't alert him to my presence, but I don't know how that didn't hit him. Oh, no, no, I used grass instead of spice. Dang it. That was awful. Oh, well. I still feel good about it. I still feel good. That sucked. Oh, well. Oh, and then I forgot to have my... Alright. And then I forgot I had my catalyst equipped. And then I did Firestorm. Oh well. Yeah, do your charge attack and let me hit you. Whoops, or not. Alright, come on, buddy. I don't know how that Firestorm completely missed him. That was... I don't know how that happened. I don't know if you have to be at like a certain angle before you use the Firestorm. But, yeah, that was weird. Main thing is just don't get flustered and don't panic. Because especially you have him 1 versus 1, you don't have to worry about it. Yes! Yes, go all the way back. Okay, this should be it right here. This should be it right here. Catalyst equipped, magic bar full. Let's go, guys. I'm going to lock on. Maybe that'll help. And here we go. That's it. Dunsky. Feels good, man. I had 420 souls. Feels even better. Okay. Nice. Oh, that is awesome. Okay. I'm going to go back to the Nexus. And probably suicide before. So I'm actually going to have a PvP old monk fight, but on the other side of the equation here. All right, I'm going to spend my souls first. I mean, I don't have nearly enough to level up. So I'm probably just going to go... I'm probably just going to go for grass at this point. Maybe some spice. This maxes me up on full moon. He doesn't sell the aged spice. That's a shame. I'm actually going to go to 3-1 and pick up some aged spice real quick. Okay. Oh, did he drop a... No. I can't remember. Is the lady up here? There she is. Alright, I need to catch up on chat real quick. I obviously was not paying attention while I was fighting. Let me see. I just don't want to be ignoring you guys here. Dennis, one more trophy to platinum, and I should be getting it tonight. I just fought the biggest. I just completed the biggest obstacle that was standing in my way, so should get it tonight. Pull the lever, Kronk. Oh, good stuff. Yep, Firestorm, Cronus, thank you for making me aware of that strat, because that may have just saved me an hour on this stream, honestly. So, yeah. All right. Sweet. Okay, I'm just going to get some spice real quick. The aged spice, the good stuff. Just get 25 of them.
Thank you.
And he drops the Mind Flayer, drops him, it looks like. Sweet. Okay. Well, we're in good shape. I'm going to go ahead and fight the old monk. And I hope I'm probably going to jinx myself here, but I have yet to die in a PvP old monk encounter, either as the, as the player or as the invader. So hopefully hopefully that streak stays alive here. But we shall see. I guess it's possible to where's the archstone? I forget which. Is it the next one? There it is. I guess it still is technically possible to get the NPC version if you're online. I don't know. All right. Actually, I'm gonna kill myself first, just because I don't want to bring my world tendency down up in here. And I'll put the warding spell back on, because I actually might end up using it during this fight if I lose my second chance.
Bravo. I am one's our human protector.
So I will take off Firestorm and mental note, use against the man-eaters. Put my soul ray back on, and where's warding? Did I already pass it? There it is. And I might be kissing these 27,000 souls goodbye if I screw up, but oh well. Hopefully if I can keep them and then kill the old monk, I should have enough to level up again. What's up? How's it going, dude? Yes, for monk you can fight the PvP version even if you're in soul form. I think that's the only time you can do PvP in soul form, unless you're the invader. Now the real trick is getting up to the monk. Built for anything, you don't technically have to play the game 3 times. It's just the way that it's just the way that I'm doing it. You could technically, let's say if in your one character you get the, let's say you get the all magic trophy as one character, which would involve playing a new game and a new game plus. You could then technically create a new character and start with a fresh new game, and then use that new character to then get all of the miracles and get that trophy with a different character. So you don't have to have all of the miracles and all of the magic on one character. And let's see, am I facing somebody? I sure am. And you can tell because if you can't skip the cutscene, that means you're playing against somebody. If you can skip the cutscene, you're playing against the AI. And so yeah, you don't have to have the all magic and all miracles on the same character to get both trophies. You just have to, you know, it can be on any character. You can get, you know, either or, and you can get those trophies that way as well. So you don't have to go all the way through to plus to get both trophies. But you most likely are gonna have to go all the way through New Game Plus to get the magic trophy. At this point, I don't have plans to do Dark Souls. I'm not saying that it's never going to happen, but I've still got a bit of Demon Souls left to go, and then after that will be some Sekiro stuff, and then we'll see where we go from there. So if you guys really want to see Dark Souls, I mean, I might could do that next. Yeah, you can't skip the cutscene if you are doing PvP for this fight. That's just how the game works. So hopefully I will be able to deliver the goods here and not die on the way up for whoever's expecting me to get up here. Alright, Black Phantom. They're actually not that hard to get backstabs on. Famous last words. But if you can get him to run down, there you go. See, that's how you do it. Then they should turn around and you can get a backstab on him pretty easily. Just kind of have to bait him. See? Hello. Don't mind me here. Do. Oh, I messed that up, but might still get the kill. One more hit, and there we go. Still got the kill, even though I screwed up the backstab. All right, one more Phantom. Come on. And then run after me. No, run after me. There you go. All right, this time I'll try not to screw up the backstab. Just make the process go a little bit quicker. And there we go. There we go. Character tendencies. It's a bit of a convoluted system. So you start off in neutral, and then based on things you do, it mainly revolves around killing phantoms or killing friendly NPCs. If you kill phantoms, whether they be NPC versions of phantoms, or if you kill an invading phantom, then you move to pure white character tendency. If you kill helpless NPCs or friendly NPCs, you move towards pure black character tendency. Or if in PvP you invade someone else's game and kill them as a black phantom, then it moves you towards pure black character tendency. That's kind of the long and short of how character tendency works. All right, I'm going to top off my magic and see what we got here. See if we can keep the streak alive. And just for safety, in case I need it, I'm going to throw on New Moon Grass if I need a full heal. All right, here we go, guys. My armor's damaged. Okay. What the heck is that? Is that a spell? Alright, so I'm fighting against a magic user here. And I'm plagued. Okay. I'm not prepared for this. But he's weak. Okay. I should be able to backstab him when he does that. You are weak, dude. Oh, I should have gotten backstab there. That should have hurt him. I don't know what the heck you're doing. I think this is affecting my stamina. Yeah, my stamina regen's really slow. There we go. How did that not hurt him? That is infuriating. What? I don't know how my backstabs are doing 0 damage to him. 0 damage. My weapons damage, my armor. What the heck is... Okay. I might be screwed here, guys. This is some... I've never encountered this before. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any other... Except for using Soul Ray. Which is doing pretty good against him, to be quite honest. But he's healing himself, so... Wow. Alright, guys. Now he's coming after me. He knows I'm screwed. Alright, bravo. That's the first time I've lost. But I was not... Whatever that was, I was not prepared for it. Golly. That was like next level trolling right there. I don't know what the heck he was doing. Yeah. Good grief. What on earth? Like... But you guys saw. You guys saw how many times I backstabbed him and it did no damage. I got at least, before my weapon was broken, I got at least 3 or 4 backstabs on him that did 0 damage. And I don't know what that was about. I don't know if that was a spell. If that's a spell, then more people would be using that. So that had, I mean, that had to, the backstab thing had to have been due to lag.
You can trade your souls.
And It's going to cost me 36,000 souls to repair my stuff. 36.
No interest, eh?
And Cronus, I'm with you.
Last long here.
I thought I knew a lot about this game, but I have no idea what just happened. I have zero idea what just happened. And I have no idea why my backstabs are not working. And oh my gosh, that is just... Can anybody enlighten me here? Yeah, I'm gonna have to... I'm not even gonna have enough souls to like repair all my stuff. Like I'm gonna have to repair my weapon, of
I can
course.
forge weapons for you.
Let's see. I'm gonna start with my weapon, and then yeah, I'll repair these, and I'm just gonna have to farm. I'm gonna have to farm for souls real quick, guys. I don't know what else to do. Yeah, like, well, the thing is those backstabs, even if you had a regen build, like, the backstabs should still be doing damage. I don't know why my backstabs weren't doing damage, because a thing like that is he was constantly having to cast stuff, and so I was like, okay, well, if he's gonna keep casting stuff like in front of my face, I'm gonna start backstabbing him, which I did, and the backstabs did no damage, and so I have to think that's due to lag, because there's nothing in the game that prevents backstab damage. But I'm going to need to look at the spells. I'm going to need to look up what he was casting, but because what is it that you can cast that automatically breaks everybody's that breaks the person's equipment? I don't know. I'm at a total loss. Ghost of Tsushima, I know someone asked about that earlier. Ghost of Tsushima, it's on my list of games to get to at some point, which unfortunately that list is long. So I think I'll get to it at some point, but it's probably not going to be anytime soon. Honestly, probably the next open world game that I'm going to end up playing is going to be Horizon Forbidden West. Just because I did like the first Horizon a lot. And Forbidden West looked very interesting. I have not done Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and confession time, I've actually never played an Assassin's Creed game. Alright. I'm putting Firestorm back on, just in case I run into that guy again. Firestorm feels like it'd be a good counter to whatever he was doing. Alright. I need to go back to the Nexus and repair my stuff. I don't know. I actually haven't. You said go to the last boss in Archstone 4. I actually haven't unlocked that yet. I haven't even beaten the old hero yet. All right, so I'm gonna repair the rest of my stuff. I need to. I need to read up on some of these spells real quick. I want to know if there's a spell that breaks your equipment immediately, because, I mean, that is beyond my knowledge of this game.
Oh, thank you, as promised.
So, no, that's not familiar. Generate a loud sound elsewhere. Okay, no. Raise defense. No. 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 Generate clouds of poison. But that's... light weapon. Death cloud. So it must be death cloud. Magic derived from the soul of Maiden Astraea, become demon, creates a deadly cloud of plague. Astraea, who willingly accept... No, that just causes plague. He did cast that, and I did get plagued. Acid cloud generates a cloud of acid, which corrodes equipped armor and weapons. It was acid cloud. Okay. Wow. Well, I tried doing backstabs before my weapon was damaged. So I'm going to go back and watch that footage, but I did do backstabs before my weapon was damaged. Acid cloud and acid armor. Wow. That is some next level stuff right there. Wow. Oh man. So Wuss Anthony, Sodden Ring, you actually need pure black world tendency for that to show up, not pure white world tendency. Oh, you said you had pure black. I saw WT and I thought that meant white, but I was reading that wrong. Yeah, you did have pure black. If you have pure black, you should be able to get the Sodden Ring. I don't know of anything that would prevent the Sodden Ring from showing up. Man. That is something else. I mean, kudos to that guy. Again, I don't know why my backstabs weren't working, because with him casting all of that magic, that was the best way to go about hitting him, in my opinion, but I don't know how. So there's also an acid armor? Or does acid cloud... Yeah, so acid cloud does everything. It corrodes armor and weapons. Alright. Well, you just taught me a lesson, that's for sure. So I'm gonna put Firestorm back on, because Firestorm could have done some damage to him. Whoops! Didn't mean to do that. Man. Built for anything. I'm getting acid cloud. Yeah, I mean, and especially in that fight, I mean, you control people night and day, and they're not. I mean, as you, I've never used that spell before, and to be quite honest, I've never seen it used before, so I didn't know like how potent that is. But man, but I will take it to my grave that my backstab should have worked on him and should have killed him. I will take that to the grave, and I'm actually, the first thing I do when the stream is over, I'm going back and I'm rewatching that footage. He definitely taught me. He definitely taught me. That's for sure. I mean, I want to say that it did take a while for my stuff to break, but once it broke, like, everything broke. So, yeah, I forgot what his name was, though, so I don't know if I'm going to be fighting him again. But kudos to him. I mean, you know, pretty cheesy strats, but solid, you know. Well, he will kill a lot of people using those strats for sure. I don't know what the counter is to that. I mean, I seriously have no idea what a proper counter to that would be. I mean, I would think punishing his magic casting, which is something that I tried to do, but my backstabs are doing no damage. Alright, I don't think that's the same guy. I don't think I recognize that name, so. So question. The Black Phantoms, their stun ray, can you block? I don't think you can block that with your shield. I'm not even going to try because I'm pretty sure the answer is no, and I don't want to waste an attempt. And I want to fight this guy. I don't want him to think that I suck because I'm dying on the way up to him, so I'm not going to even try that. Man, that fight shook me up. Oh, he's not dead yet. I thought he'd be dead after 2 hits. I'm going to take this opportunity to cast my second chance. Just in case. Because, as I like to say, you never know. And truly, you never do know. Man. I'm going to have to get my souls back when I get back into that room, too. Come here. I mean, the thing is, the reason why I call it cheesy is because if you break someone's equipment, weapon included, there's no way for them to beat you. There is literally no way for them to beat you. So I just think that's like, I mean, it's clever. It is definitely clever. I'm not denying that. It is very smart. But again, as others in the chat have said, I don't know if there's what you can do to counter that. Yeah, you're totally right, Wuss Anthony. If you have the anti-magic field, yep. Oh, my souls are gone. Yep, you're right. Martin, congrats on the platinum, dude. Hopefully I will join you in those ranks tonight. Yeah, so anti-magic field is the counter to that, but I never have anti-magic field equipped, so I guess that's shame on me for not having it equipped, because I don't have room for it, I guess. I don't know. Man. Yeah, if I do PvP, I'm going to have anti-magic field equipped. If I do PvP as the monk, I'm going to have anti-magic field equipped. Just in case someone tries to get me with that strat again. Like, fool me once. Yeah. I'm not gonna let that happen again. I will not be shamed. All right, guy. You're not away from the... I'm not going to backstab you. I do that trick too. Alright, come on, Mr. Dragonbone, man. Ooh. Some magic. Come on, try to hit me so I can roll through your attack. People with the Dragonbone Smasher never learn. Their attacks are so easy to roll through. But he's doing good at not letting me get a backstab. Yep, you're quick. Okay, I can respect that. This is probably too cocky to try to use Firestorm. I'm not going to try it. There we go, got a hit in. Thought I was... Try to heal. Do it. Try to heal. Okay. Alright, well that's a relief. Especially after how god-awful that first one went. Oh, man. Yep. Well, Cronus, you have to admit that you were just as shocked as I was by that. So, you know, I think if, as I said, if next time I'm not prepared for it, it's on me.
Bravo. Let me. I am one. Human.
I don't even know how much anti-magic field costs to equip. Is anti-magic field, is it a spell or is it? Yeah, it's a miracle. And I don't think I have the slot to equip it. I don't think I will be able to equip it.
Do you have
Let's see, I have 2 slots, and they are both... Yeah, anti-magic field takes 2. So that's... I'd have to unequip Second Chance, which I'm probably not going to do, and I'm also probably not going to invest enough levels to get another 2 miracle slots. I mean, I could get 1 miracle slot, and then use the Ring of Sincere Prayer to get a 4th slot.
Yes.
While I'm here, I'm going to get the 2 spells that I can get. So I can get God's Wrath, and I can get Banish. So all I have left is Resurrection.
God bless.
And I need to kill Maiden Astraea for that. Alright, good night, gamepad. Let's see. Of all the classes, what is the best, in my opinion? I mean, this is a thing that is definitely a matter of personal opinion. Where's the maiden? Dang it! This is gonna. I'm just gonna stick with my build. I mean, the odds of me facing someone like that again are slim to none. So, whatever. I'll use Firestorm on him next time if I get the chance. I mean, as I did in my walkthrough, I started as the Thief's class. I think the Thief's class is the most well-rounded, perhaps, just in terms of what your starting levels are. You have, you know, a pretty good health. You have pretty good attack for starters. I mean, you don't have enough to really use magic or miracles yet, but you have enough to where you're on a good path to use them. You don't have to gain too many levels to get there to start using magic and miracles. You start off with the longbow, which I'm a huge fan of, and you start off with the battle axe, which is a solid starting weapon, and your armor is not too heavy to fast roll. So for me, the hunter class is hard to go wrong with. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people who would disagree with that, but I mean, really, as I said, it's just a matter of opinion and it's a matter of preference, and you know, everybody's entitled to approach the game their own way. But if I had to say so, that's my favorite class to start as in this game, because I think it sets you up the best. All right, how many do I need to level up here? I need 75, so I'm not far away.
I shall await thy return, Slayer of Demons.
So I can start using some of these boss souls, because there's only one of them that I need left, and I don't have it yet, so I don't have to worry about screwing myself over by using the wrong one. That gives me 200,000 souls. Good lord. Okay. What say you, chat? Should I start leveling up my my faith to equip the anti-magic field? Martin, you are correct. There is a way to get the Providential ring, even if you do not take it as your starting gift. Yeah, that's the thing with the Barbarian. Barbarian is what you want to use if you are going for a... Oops, I'm talking to Patches. Barbarian is what you want to go with if you're going for a pure strength build. Barbarian is what I used on my strength build character that I did my trophy guide walkthroughs on. And so, yeah, I mean, if you're going strength, yeah, Barbarian for sure.
Soul of the mind, key to life's ether.
All right.
Soul of the lost,
What I can get,
withdrawn
3
from
levels in
death.
faith.
Let
Not enough to
faith
give me a
be
3rd
granted
miracle
so the
memory slot,
world
though. I think I
might
need to get to
mend.
24.
So the world might be mended. finished?
Let's see, what else do I
May
have
thy
here?
strength help the world be mended.
False King one. This should give me a lot. Yep. I don't need his again.
Then touch soul of the mind, key to life's
This
ether.
one guy that I faced as the monk is literally changing my build.
Withdrawn from its
He is
vessel.
literally, I fought him one time and he is changing my build.
Might be mended, so the world might be mended.
Ugh.
Art thou finished? May thy strength. Then touch soul of the mind.
Yeah, I need one more
key to
level.
life's ether. Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted, so the world might be.
All right.
Art thou finished?
So I'm going to get that next level after I kill the next boss. Let's see. Yep, I got to go here. Depraved Chasm. The max soul level is 999, I believe. But good luck getting there without using a glitch, because it takes a lot of souls to get that high. Throw on my lotuses. And this level is actually pretty challenging in New Game Plus and New Game Plus Plus, because the enemies hit surprisingly hard. What's up, Kryptonic? Yeah, I really want to go back and watch that footage and see why my backstabs weren't working, because I'm almost positive that I started backstabbing him before my weapon was broken. New Game Plus is when you beat the game. So after you beat the game automatically cycles through to basically starting you off at the very beginning again. And so that once it does that, that is called New Game Plus. So you beat the game, it cycles you back to the beginning, and you basically start the game over again. However, in New Game Plus, the enemy difficulty scales up pretty significantly. So the enemies are way harder. Even though you're, level probably 80 by the time you beat the game, the bosses the bosses and enemies at the beginning of the game are not pushovers. Even though you are way over leveled at that point, because the difficulty of everything scales up. So they hit harder, they have more HP, and you see how much that one hit did to me just then. I mean, from what is a relatively weak enemy in the base game, you see how hard that hit me, and that's basically the impact of New Game Plus. Is the enemies hit way harder, they have more HP, they take less damage, and but the benefit is they drop more souls. So you get more souls for killing each boss and killing each enemy than you would in your base new game, but the difficulty is scaled up fairly significantly. So a lot of the bosses are a lot harder to kill in New Game Plus than they are New Game, despite the fact in your New Game Plus you're probably going to be at a much higher level on average by the time you get to each of the bosses. And so this area I can usually get through pretty quick on a new game, but on New Game Plus I have to be way more careful. Oh, he took my second chance. Alright, there's guys down here, and they can be problematic. I'm going to try to get him with my bow if I can, but it's not looking like I have an angle on them, so I'm just going to drop down and hope for the best. If they want to come at me, they can come at me. And those guys with the spears are the ones you got to worry about. So I'm going to drop down here because it's a bit of a shortcut. If a bit more risky, but... And there are some dudes that drop down. And dudes you think would be dead that will pop up. I think that guy pops up eventually. Tries to get you from behind. Let's see, I think that's the blessed mace. I don't need another blessed mace. Oh, no, that's the blessed mace. So what's this? Storied warrior soul. Okay. I see ya. And there's that other one I mentioned earlier. So I'm going to ditch the blessed mace because I don't need that. Okay. Kick this on down. Get the bow ready for the mice. Get out of dodge. And make sure I don't fall off the ledge. Yeah, these mice will curse you, or whatever that status effect is called. Plague you. They'll plague you. So, don't want to take them too lightly. And they also, it is rare, but they will occasionally drop archstone shards. So, you might get lucky and get a couple of them from killing all of these mice. Are there any of them left? Nope. And doesn't look like I get any archstone shards. For my trouble. Okay, this is one of the trickiest parts, is killing these guys, because they can almost one-shot you. Let's see, what's the most OP weapon? Again, it depends on your build. There are certain weapons that you can just completely wreck people with. The Northern Regalia, for your bang for your buck, probably does some of the most damage of the game if you use it in pure black or pure white character tendency. However, its attacks are fairly slow, so there's probably other weapons where if you upgrade them max that attack quicker, we could probably do like a better damage output per second if you do your attacks in succession than the Northern Regalia, which has a very strong per one hit attack but is much slower. So there's people that can get like a quick weapon up to 300 damage, and they can attack quickly, and so you can make a case that they'll do more damage with that than see, he took my second chance with one hit, and I messed that up. Whoops. All right, got him. Almost went bad, but I survived. Are they going to drop the rocks? Nope. Maybe they already did. Alright, there's that flame spear guy. Tries to sneak up on you. Whoops, not locked on. Alright, got one more big guy to fight. Oh, dang it. I'm running low on arrows. Alright, once I get past this level, it'll be fairly smooth sailing. This is probably the hardest part, standing between me and the Platinum Trophy right now. The thing about the quick succession weapons is, you know, they tend to be smaller, and so you don't have much range with them. So one of the things I do like about the Northern Regalia is the range. And so that's one of the reasons why I do choose to use this weapon, because it is very powerful, of course, and it has you know, some very good range. And so a lot of the other like really powerful kind of weapons where you can do a lot of damage, but you have to be up really close. You basically have to be right up on whoever you're attacking to get them. I do prefer the range. All right, so we're at the Leechmonger. Second chance is on. All right, let's top off health, and I'm going to use a different type of grass to do that, because I don't want to waste my full moon grass. So really, that's just one of the many trade-offs in this game that you have to consider. Is do you want a close range but quick weapon, or do you want a rangy but slow weapon? So. Oops, drop down. There we go. I'm trying to not really take much damage from dropping down, so I'm being a little bit safe here, but... Oh! Dang, dude. Leechmonger's being a pest. Oh, he just took my second chance. Oh, jeez. Alright, I took my magic off. So I'm not going to recast second chance. I just have to be careful with making sure my health is topped off. See you. How did that hit me? I was like behind him. Alright. He's gone. Okay. Whoops, I'm looking for the Archstone. Writhing Demon Soul. So I'm going to see if I can eke out another level here. And where is the Maiden? There she is. How much do I need for another level? 83.
I shall await thy return, Slayer. I am here for thee and beyond.
No, that doesn't give me very much at all. I could use this to get the Sword of Searching. But, whatever. So, I'll go ahead and cover this. This is the Hero Demon Soul. You get it from killing the old hero. You can use this to obtain the large Sword of Searching. If you do it, you have to do it through Blacksmith Ed, because you have to use the boss soul to get the large Sword of Searching. So, large Sword of Searching. If you give the large Sword of Searching to Sparkly the Crow in 4-1, she will return your large Sword of Searching with the Providential Ring. So if you did not start with the Providential Ring as your, beginning gift for the game, as your starting gift for the game, previously it was thought there was no way to get the Providential Ring in the game, but then eventually, a couple weeks ago or last week or something like that, they found that if you trade Sparkly the Crow, the large Sword of Searching, which you get from this boss soul, Sparkly the Crow will reward you with the Providential Ring. So just wanted to throw that out there in case you guys did not know that yet, or if you did not start with the Providential Ring and need it to get the trophy. So just wanted to throw that out there for you guys. All right. So I'm getting my third miracle slot. And if I do PvP, I'm going to equip the Ring of Devout Prayer to get my 4th slot, and I'm going to equip the anti-magic field, just for safety, because now I know how important that may be firsthand.
I have some precious news.
All right, and we're off to 5-2. And I'm going to remain in human form, even though it means I might get invaded. I know I probably will get invaded. Blackfire, it goes pretty well, except for the fact that I lost to an old monk summoned Black Phantom. The chat can confirm they had a very unique strat that caused me to meet my end. So I'm still undefeated as the Phantom in the old monk fight, but I'm no longer undefeated overall in that fight. Because previously I was undefeated as the player or the Phantom, but he had a very unique strat that was hard to get around, unfortunately, and he executed it very well, and I was not prepared for it. And I thought I got some backstabs in. At least the animation showed I got backstabs in, but he took no damage from the backstabs, which is weird. But nonetheless, he came out victorious. So there's that. Yep, after this stream is over, you can go back and watch the footage yourself and see exactly what happened. It was something else. And there are multiple people in chat, myself included, that were like, what the heck just happened? Because I'd never seen that before. So, definitely a new one for me. And, you know, now I know. I'm actually surprised that I'm not being invaded right now. Pleasantly surprised, I should say. Yeah, Blackfire. I mean, either way, I was going to be getting the platinum after doing the walkthrough. But you know, I figured as long as I'm going to get the platinum, I might as well stream, you know, the steps that I take to get the platinum. And here on this island is this slug. I actually did not cover this in the walkthrough, but if you kill this slug, it drops Sellen's armor. That is not something that I covered in the walkthrough videos, but that is a thing. Look at all these monk wrappings I have. And I believe it is female-only armor. So, there's that. Alright, hopefully, sometimes this big guy follows me. Hopefully I can manage to get by him. Thief Ring helps. Thief Ring makes it possible, but sometimes he'll follow you further than he ought to. Ugh. This part's a little bit dodgy. Oh, man. Come on. Alright, take off poison. Take off the sodden ring. Put the cling ring back on. And I'm going to heal up with a weaker kind of grass. Just leave my stronger grass to be available for combat. Yeah, go back and watch. It's interesting, and it took a minute to dissect what happened. But you know, kudos to him for having a solid strat that I was not prepared for. When did I change my channel name? This has been my channel name since the day I started my channel. All right, Dirty Colossus. Here we go. This little bug cannon. Oh, I always forget about the backswing. I dodge his first one, but then I forget about the backswing. And I do not have second chance on. I'm going to throw that on real quick. Then he bug cannons me. Whoop, AoE attack. Easy to punish. Oh, he didn't swing back that time. I guess that's what tricks me, is because sometimes he swings back and other times he does not. Oh, he got me with the bugs that time. Dang it. I'm sure there's a tell, but I'm not entirely positive on what it is. And just a little tip, if you get hit with his bugs, you can actually go over here to the fire, and the fire scares the bugs off. Oops. Oh, wow, that did hurt. Thought my dodging was a little bit better, but oh well. Up, I got bugged again. Back up for AoE, and then this is pretty easy to punish. You hit him. I don't know, I'm locked on. How did that miss him? I want to know how that missed him. Oh, miss him again. I gotta heal. Yes, Blackfire. I announced at the beginning of this stream, I am planning on doing an SL1 run. So my plan is to probably do that by the end of the month for sure. And it will be my first SL1 run. So you guys aren't going to be seeing like a well-refined and rehearsed SL1 run. It will be my first one. So warts and all. Probably a lot of dying. It will be my first one. I did not change it from Dadbod Gaming. There is a Dadbod Gaming. Actually, there are multiple Dadbod Gamings that are currently on YouTube. Yeah, this has always been my channel name. Let's see. All right, back to leveling up health. As was the plan originally, but I need that extra miracle slot now. All right, I can use the Dirty Colossus soul. I don't need it.
Then touch soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Art thou finished?
I need arrows. And I have not rescued Grave Robber Blige, so I have to buy him here. See, I don't need that many. I'll just go for 200. All right. This is the last boss I have to kill, and then we are going to get platinum. But as for the Dad Bod gaming channel that's out there, I believe he's got around 600 something subs. But his channel was created just a few months ago. I've had this channel for about a year and a half. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to use the arrow strat here. Which is why I just bought a bunch of arrows.
Leave us. Therefore, demons. This is a sanctuary for the lost and retry. There is nothing here for you to pillage or plunder. Leave quietly.
I don't need the faint stone, but I'm always compelled to get it. All right, Garl. You are going to fail. Yeah, he's like I was just curious. I checked his channel out, and he was he's like a battle royale streaming guy. And the thing about the PS5 is I'm spamming these arrows, and you know, because like the triggers on the PS5 controller have like resistance if you're firing, you know, a weapon, and so it actually makes it a lot harder to fire these arrows quickly because like there's a bit of resistance on the trigger. Kind of cool, makes it feel a little bit more realistic. Is 200 arrows going to be enough? It should. I think. Yeah, we got him halfway down, so. It could be considered cheese. This is actually the way to get the trophy. I think the trophy is called "You Will Be Unharmed," and this is the way that you get that trophy. Because the way that you get the trophy is by killing her without killing Garl Vinland. And so Garl Vinland like blocks your way over to get to her. And so this is how you kill her without killing Garl Vinland. All right, there she goes. So I am going to get cursed by dropping down here.
You will not turn back. I shall it. May you rot in the deepest depths.
And I got the Ring of Sincere Prayer. And the Pure Blood Demon Soul. Which I need to get the last miracle and the last trophy. So, for those of you who want to see the Platinum Trophy appear, this is the time. All right.
Is that you? Do you have further offering?
We're about to do it. I'm going to catch up on chat real quick. Okay, so here we go. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Confirm. There it is. All right. Whew. It's been a journey, guys. But it's been a whole heck of a lot of fun with you guys. So thank you all so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Oh man, that feels good. That does feel good. First platinum on PS5. So it is a worthy title, in my opinion, to earn that first platinum for PS5. So, man, kind of crazy. I remember waiting for this. I remember seeing the first trailer and being so excited for this game to come out, and now we got the platinum. So that is almost a little bit surreal there. All right, well, let's get another level out of the deal here. All right, that should be enough for another level.
Thou seekest the power of the soul, then touch the demon inside me. Soul of the mind, key to life.
Thanks, y'all. Glad you could be here with me on this momentous occasion.
Let strength be granted so the world may... Art thou finished?
You guys have made what was already going to be an incredible experience even more incredible. So really thank you guys for being a part of this, for sure. Okay, so now we're going to do some PvP. And I'm going to try to get in as the old monk. We'll see if it works. So learning from my previous experiences here, I'm going to equip the ring of, what is it called? Devout Prayer, I believe it is. Yes. So this one, I don't want to equip that one. That one I want to send to storage because I have 2 of them now. So the Ring of Devout Prayer will give me an extra Miracle Memory slot,
Do you have further?
which will allow me to now equip Anti-Magic Field. So should I run into a colossal disaster of a situation like I did before, I will be prepared. All right. So last time I was having much more luck getting pulled in as the monk in Upper Latria. Actually, I need to suicide first. I'm in human form, so put it on my resume. Souls Platinum Trophy Receiver. I mean, if whoever was hiring knew anything about these games, they would know the kind of skill and dedication that it takes, and then I would be hired. But I have a feeling that most people who would hire me would not know what that means and then think it was stupid and then pick someone else. So, but if I did, let's say if I were hiring somebody and I saw that on their resume, I mean, it would be hard to not hire them. I'll just put it that way. Okay, well, I'm going to put the foe's ring on as well, because that will increase my attack power as a phantom. And Here we go. Let's hope for some takers here. Proud Souls Platinum recipient. That is a resume builder for sure. Yes, I am a CPA. No, I do not do people's taxes. I'll just leave it at that. In fact, I mean, I use TurboTax. TurboTax is as good as anything else to do taxes. But no, that's not the type of accounting that I do. I don't do people's like individual taxes. All right, come on. Let's hope we get some action here to close out this stream. On Friday, I believe it was, I was getting called in quite frequently, so I was very pleasantly surprised by that. But that seems to be the only day so far that I've had some pretty good luck with it. Invasion failed. Not this again. Yeah. All right, come on. I don't know what, I mean, if I don't get any luck with invasions, I might just close out the plus plus cycle. I still have a few bosses left to kill, so we'll at least, you know, provide some action here. But yep, my invasions are failing. I don't have my password on, I don't think. Do I have it on? No, it's not on. I haven't really tried the redstone yet. I mean, honestly, I haven't really looked too far into what the mechanics of it are. Oh, there we go. Is it monk, though? Is it monk? No, it is not monk. Ah, they quit out. I'm assuming that's what that message means, is that they quit out of the invasion. Well, okay. I'm actually not planning on playing Cyberpunk. I know I've disappointed some. Yes, I'm being summoned. That's an old monk fight. I know I probably disappointed some of you guys from saying I never played Assassin's Creed. I've also never played Witcher 3. I'll just put it out there. I'm not the hugest fan of open world games. I'll just leave it at that. I mean, open world games are cool in concept, but the ones I've played, I end up chasing, you know, icons on a map ad nauseum for 80 hours plus, and it's, you know, some of them I played are fun, but you know, I play one of them and then I'm like burned out on the concept for like a year. So I don't know. I'm just not the biggest open world games guy. So I mean, I don't know if I'll ever get around to Cyberpunk. As I've said, I've never played Witcher 3, which I know is like blasphemy to some people, but you know. All right, hopefully this opponent makes it up. Man, the way that that first fight went earlier tonight, it almost makes me wish I died on the way to the boss, because I'm just like, oh, it made me so mad. I have never played Far Cry either. So, I'll put it this way. I mean, at the stage of life I'm in, you know, I'm married, I have kids, etc. And now especially, you know, since I'm doing YouTube, which is, you know, even more time consuming than it was before, I have to be pretty picky with the games that I choose to play. And so what that means is I usually stick to the games, like the series of games that I'm accustomed to playing. And so, like, you know, Souls is obviously up there for me. You know, I like Final Fantasy a lot. And so anytime a Final Fantasy game comes out, whether it be a remake or, you know, whatever the case may be, let's see, I need to put my spice on. I'm going to play it for sure. Oh, nope, not going to have the chance to. All right, he's got warding on. Pagbo Bilbins. All right, you got a spear. Okay. Let's see what you got here. Okay. Yeah, my hits are not doing damage. There we go. That one did damage. That one did damage. Not a good choice. Well, you got away with it, so good on you. Okay. Oh, broke my guard. Whoops. Jeez, yeah, he's able to attack very quickly with that. Can chain his attacks pretty well. So I'm basically going to need to wait for him to, like, drain his stamina. Trying to get a backstab, but he's quick. Let me heal though. But thanks for that. He attacks very predictably, though, when I get close to him, so easy to roll through him, but I need to be able to capitalize on it. Come on. Oh, that was... He does not have the range for that. That was out of his range. Alright, well, I may have met my match here. I don't know, that stab was too far away to hit me. Thanks for the let me heal, though. That stab is... He has... That stab should not have hit me. And that stab should not have hit me. Oh, okay. Ugh. Alright. I think what I'm going to try to do is just drain his stamina and then follow up with an attack. Or, okay, my shield's not working. Okay. Well done, guy. Good job. He had my number. Alright, well, there's a first for everything. I lost my first ever battle as the old monk, or in the old monk fight, as the player. And then just now, I lost my first old monk fight as the Phantom. So, it's all good. But he was quick. He would not let me get behind him, so he was, you know, better off than a lot of folks I played against. Nope. Okay. I feel like when he was doing like the stab move with it, though, I mean, the game was being very generous with letting him hit me, because there were times where his, you know, the hitbox was really generous there, because it did not look like on my screen like it connected, but it did damage. And then there were times where I hit him where it looked like it connected and did not do damage. So, you know. But as I say, the lag occurs on both sides of the equation, so it's not really. I think it's you know, a bit of an equalizer, if anything. You can't use it as an excuse, because I think it does go both ways. Let's see, I'll put my spice on. Couldn't hurt. If I was better at parrying, I probably could have got him. Parrying with a spear, though, is really hard to do, because the attack animations are so quick that you have to have cat-like reflexes to do it. So, your health, if you're summoned in as the monk, is the boss meter at the bottom of the screen. So, like, for example, I don't have the cling ring equipped right now. Or actually, I think, do I have the cling ring equipped? Yes, I do. But, because I'm in soul form. But the fact that I'm in soul form, normally if you're summoned as if you're invading as a Black Phantom, like, your health bar at the top isn't going to change. But when you're summoned as the monk, then your health bar is full, and it's technically, your health bar is technically the boss meter at the bottom. Yeah, he was pretty skilled. You know, as I said, if I was better at parrying, I probably could have got him. But A, I'm not that good at parrying, and B, parrying a spear is one of the hardest weapons in this game to learn how to parry. But he was very good about not letting me get behind him. Some players aren't as good at rolling away, and his attacks were just so quick that it was hard to get behind him and have a good window to get a backstab on him. But all right, if this times out a few more times, I'm just going to go ahead and beat the rest of the bosses and close out plus plus all the way through. Which basically all I have to do that is all I have to do that is I just have to beat the old hero, the Storm King, and then do the rest of World 1, which shouldn't take that long in theory. Oh, I'm invading. Okay. So I'm not going to be the monk here, but I'm at least getting an invasion. Gypsy Bad Boy. See up there? Is that him? Is that Gypsy? There he is. I don't have soul arrows equipped, otherwise I'd try to hit him with them, but oh well. What's up? Are you just gonna sit there? I'll exchange pleasantries, I suppose. You gonna hit me? Alright, that was quick. How did I get a PS5? That is the age-old question. I actually got two PS5s. So the first one I ordered on Amazon when the pre-orders went live, and because I have some good friends who are top-tier internet sleuths, they were able to come across the backdoor link to the pre-order before the page actually went live, and they sent it to me, and I was able to get a pre-order on Amazon that way. And as it turned out, the only way to pre-order on Amazon ended up being through that backdoor link, because when the link went live, it was scheduled to go live at like 11 p.m. Central, 12 p.m. East, or 12 a.m. Eastern. When that link went live, they were already sold out because so many people had the backdoor link. And so I was able to get one that way. And then after I did that, Amazon sent out that notification to people, like everyone who pre-ordered one, saying, "Hey, we can't guarantee day of delivery, so you know your delivery might come late. You're guaranteed to get it, but it might not come day of." So when that happened, I knew I wanted Demon's Souls Day 1 because I knew I wanted to do this video series, and I wanted to get my videos up as early as possible. So once that came out, I was like, well, if I'm not guaranteed to get this from Amazon on day 1, I sought out other opportunities to pre-order. So what I did at that point was, about a week later, it was announced that GameStop was doing a second round of pre-orders, because I missed the first round because they went live earlier than they were supposed to, and I didn't know that. But once GameStop announced the second round of pre-orders, I did things the old-fashioned way. I went to my GameStop and I sat out in front of the store overnight for about 12 hours. And I secured my day one pre-order that was guaranteed for in-store pickup on day one. So after that, I took my Amazon pre-order and I actually just gave it to a friend at cost. So he got his PS5 that way. I didn't charge him any extra or anything like that. The only caveat is Gypsy Bad Boy again, or yeah, whatever his name is. The only caveat was I told them that he had to play Demon Souls. So I didn't charge him anything extra, but I told him that he had to play Demon Souls. And I feel like that's fair, right? Is he going to show up? Or is he already in the level? Guess he's already in. I got to find him. Oh, there he is. I hate fighting on this. I want to... Dang it, no. Oh, okay. What's up? He's out for revenge. Oh, he's got Firestorm. Look at that. Oh, man. Oh, and he's got help. All right, I'm going this way. Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. I'm not fighting you guys. This is a 2v1. This sucks. Yep, got a backstab. Two v one, not gonna go well for me. Oh well. I managed to get my heal and then roll through them. That's awesome. I'm gonna take him over here. Oh, if I don't fall off the edge here. I'm gonna take him over here. Yep, they're still right behind me. Dang it. I shouldn't have stopped to look behind me. Yep. Let's see if I can pull this off. Nope. I was just too late with my roll. Oh well. It's all good. I never like my odds in a 2v1. I have been successful in them, but more often than not, they do not go well. And it was not Bad Boy who got me, it was his Blue Phantom helper who got me. Nope. Invasion failed. I mean, maybe he's just determined to play the game in body form. Could be. He had summoned the second time he had summoned help, so he's probably playing this game by summoning people to help him. Which there's no shame in doing that. I don't fault him for that, but That's probably how he's going about doing it, and you have to be in body form to do that. There we go. Okay, old monk. Sweet. Did it not happen? Is it going to pull me in? Why? It said I was being summoned. I don't know why it didn't. Oh well. Yeah, that's the risk. If you're gonna play that way, you very well could take your worlds to pure black, and then the game is like twice as hard. And the game is already hard enough as it is. And those poor souls that don't know, no pun intended, that don't know what's about to happen to them if they take their world pure black. Okay, he must have suicided. Yeah, that's the thing is these games are relatively cryptic if you're playing them for the first time and you have no idea what's going on. They don't go out of their way to explain things to you. And you know, that's part of why they have this reputation for being so hard to play. So I feel like if you're going to get started into Souls, as crappy as it sounds, I feel like you almost have to watch, like, maybe not an entire walkthrough, but you have to watch like probably the first 3 or 4 episodes of someone's walkthrough to at least figure out like how to play. And then at that point, you can then take it and run with it. But until you get kind of the basics down, it's extremely hard to figure out on your own. All right. And the thing I hate about when you invade someone's game and then they die, they commit suicide or whatever, is then it puts you back in human form, and then you have to get back to soul form to invade again. But oh well. It is a very high barrier to entry. That's correct. Those are the precise words that I use. Like, it's a very high barrier to entry, and but once you get over that barrier, I mean, it's one of the best series of games and that exists, in my opinion. I mean, I'm a huge Zelda guy. You know, I mentioned earlier, like the series of games that I'm, any game that comes out from that series, I'm going to play. Zelda is one of those. I'm a huge Zelda guy, and these games remind me in some ways, in a lot of ways actually, do remind me of Zelda, like especially the targeting system and that sort of thing. They do remind me a lot of Zelda, just how the games are, how you play them and stuff. There's a lot of differences, of course, but there's also a lot of similarities. Sweet, okay, I'm being summoned. Hopefully it goes through. There we go. But I'll never forget my first experience with one of these games, and I've said before many times, was Bloodborne. I will never forget the first experience I had with Bloodborne. I mean, it was eye-opening for sure. Which, for those of you who have played Bloodborne, is actually a very fitting description of Bloodborne. My eyes were open. I gained insight into a world I had not yet known. I did play Breath of the Wild. I got a Switch right when the Switch came out, and I bought it exclusively for Breath of the Wild. Just like I bought the PS5 exclusively for Demon Souls, I bought the Switch exclusively for Breath of the Wild. And I mean, I put hundreds of hours into that game. And you know, that's an example of an open world game, and I played it. And what are you already in here? Okay. Wow. That was shocking. Normally there is a lag between the cutscene and when the fight starts. Okay. Took care of them quickly, but that was shocking. I've never had it to where the fight starts immediately after the cutscene. But yeah, I mentioned fatigue with open world games. I mean, honestly, Breath of the Wild may have factored into that with how much I played it. And I mean, I played it for the better part of, you know, a year, off and on. And I mean, I didn't get all of the Korok seeds, but I did everything else there is to do in that game. And I loved it. And in my opinion, at least of the ones that I've played, I feel like Breath of the Wild is the only true open world game, and that it's the only one where basically as soon as you learn your kind of intro abilities and stuff like that, it is the only one that I know of where you can then go straight to the final boss and fight the final boss and skip everything else that there is in the game. All the other ones at least have some form of like story path that you have to get funneled into at some point and clear certain events before you can get to the end of the game. But Breath of the Wild doesn't really have that. So, as far as I know, that's the really only true open world game that I've played, at least. In that sense, at least. But the one thing that really annoyed me with Breath of the Wild when I first started playing it was the weapons durability system. Like that got on my nerves really fast, and at least at the beginning, kind of took away from the experience. But then as I got further and further into the game, I realized why it had to be there, and I kind of was able to appreciate it a little bit more. And especially when the Trial of the Sword DLC came out, that was an incredible experience. Like I would say the Trial of the Sword and Breath of the Wild is like one of the closest things to a Souls-like experience that I've had outside of the Souls series. I thought the Trial of the Sword DLC was brilliant. All right, Gypsy Bad Boy again. Does he have help this time? That's the question. Is Gypsy Bad Boy the only other person playing this game right now? So he's already in here, I think. Is that him? No. Yeah, I think he's already in here. Or is he? That is the age-old question. Okay, I gotta go find him. Yeah, he's already in here. Some of these enemies have already aggroed. And I will say, I say Trial of the Sword is the closest thing to, you know, Souls-like experience that I've had outside of Souls. I actually did Trial of the Sword before I ever played Bloodborne, so kind of funny that I would describe it that way, having, at that point in my life, having never played one of these games before. just sneak up behind me. Oh, he's over there. He's almost dead, it looks. Or no, he was killing an enemy over here. Yeah, there he is with his phantom. I'm actually gonna do Firestorm. I'm going to take off the Cling Ring and put the Thief's Ring on, and see if I can do Firestorm on them. That would be funny. They're taking the bait. All right, now. Yes! Oh, that was awesome. Oh, that was awesome. Oh, I love every minute of that. That was incredible. No, you're not doing this. No, sir. Oh my gosh. That was fantastic. Oh man. Put the Cling Ring back on. That's one of the I mean, granted I did get the platinum trophy tonight, but that moment almost rivals getting the platinum trophy because that was just perfection. Cronus would be very proud. I need to tell him to watch this clip tomorrow, that he would be so proud of me. Take care, Yuki. Have a good one, man. Thanks for watching. They totally took the bait. Well, I mean, it's hard not to. I mean, because they literally could not progress through the level until they killed me. So they had no choice but to come back and fight me. So that was the thing, is they were kind of limited on their options. And that's why I equipped the Thief's Ring, is because it would be impossible for them to like snipe me from afar, because they wouldn't be able to see me from afar. So that was a good combination. At least I didn't use Acid Cloud on him. Oh, Brock, I'm sorry. Yeah, my wife texted me right after I started the stream, and my 4-year-old, like, this was at 10:13, so I was like in the middle of probably fighting the flame lurker, and she said that because normally I'm the one who like puts him down, and he was up a little bit later tonight because we let him stay up a little bit and play Mario because he loves playing Mario, and so I had to get started, and so Gypsy Bad Boy again, man, is he literally the only person playing right now? He's not gonna fall for my trick the second time though, I guarantee you that. My wife was like, he was like legitimately sad they didn't put him to bed tonight, and I mean I felt kind of bad, but there's really nothing I can do about it at this point. Oh well. If it's 2v1, I don't know if I like my chances, but if it's 1v1, I think we should be good. It just is really hard to do 2v1, especially if their helper is pretty good. It's really hard to do a 2v1. Oh, so he just triggered the first. So does that mean he's gonna be going down to the swamp? Do I have to chase him all the way down to the swamp? Yep, looks like he's all the way. He's gotten through here, because this is normally where the fog gate would be that would block him from going forward, so he's already made it through here. Alright, so Thief Ring or Foe's Ring? I'm going to go Thief Ring. Because he's pretty weak, so I should be able to kill him pretty easily regardless if I get hits. And it's easier to get hits if I have the Thief Ring on. And of course the Cling Ring will help me stay nice and stealthy. I shall do my best, Buggy. I don't know if... I mean, you can... I have been teamed up with another invader before. Yeah, he's got a guy with him. And can they get down the elevator is the question. They're not going to be able to see me from here. This could be fun. I mean, I'm going to run out of arrows, but... Oh, they're coming back. They're coming back. They're coming back. I need to get up here so I can use Firestorm. All right, come at me again. They don't know where I... Oh, man. Too good. Too good. So I could maybe retitle this episode... Oops. No, dang it, I gotta go back to freaking... Get back into soul form. That's the only tedious part about invading, is doing the whole get back into soul form thing and not wrecking your world tendency, which technically at this point doesn't even matter, but I still care. I can call this one the Adventures of Dad Bod and Bad Boy. The cheeky adventures of Dad Boy and the cheeky adventures of Dad Bod and Bad Boy. There we go. See if I can get see if I can. Oh, I didn't even kill myself. I just got my blood stain, which I'm gonna use these souls to buy grass.
No.
I wonder if he ran off the edge though. When I cast the second Firestorm, I don't think the damage killed him. I wonder if he ran off the edge. And I'm gonna top off my spice while I'm here too, just get a little bit more spice, because I have the extra souls to do it. So I'm just gonna max out. However, oh, I can only get 10. That's fine. Bad boy, get a righteous spanking by daddy. Oh, man. He's gonna run out of stones to go body form. I think that's my goal at this point, is to make him run out of the stones of ephemeral eyes. All right, let's see what we get here. And this probably is my favorite spot to invade, because it does create some interesting encounters if you get a regular invasion, and then it also allows for the opportunity to be summoned in as the monk, which I really like fighting as the monk. So Cronus might already be in bed, but I need to let him know that he needs to watch my stream. He's an early riser, so he doesn't typically stay up too late, especially on work nights. All right, let's see if we can get lucky. My invasion just failed, so we'll see. I mean, it seems to be that Bad Boy is literally the only other person playing right now, so. See if we can get some more action. Built for anything. If you've missed the last 20 minutes or so, yeah, I need to go back and watch it when it gets posted. Which it'll get posted right after I cut the stream. So yeah, definitely go back and watch it. It's good stuff. Bad Boy has to be pissed right now. So yeah, for actual invasions, especially if it's a big sprawling level like this where you have to really search for whoever it is you're fighting against, I think I prefer the Thief Ring to the Foes Ring just because it gives you an opportunity for stealth, which I do like. If it's an area more like 4-1 or 3-1 where it's like just kind of more open kind of area where it's, you know, you just have a straight up fight with somebody where you don't have like ledges and places to fall off, I prefer the Foes Ring. Because a Thief Ring in those situations isn't going to help you very much, but the Foes Ring will increase your damage output, so. It is late at night. Let's see. Okay. Is that him up there? Who is it? Is it Bad Boy? It's Bad Boy again. What's up, dude? Oh, he's summoning a phantom right now. I need to hurry up. He just summoned somebody. Dang it. And he just firestormed me. Oh, he's got his buddy. Yeah. Now I'm bleeding. Okay, well, this is not going to go quite as well. That's all good. I should have known as soon as I saw that summon message that he's summoning somebody. Only thing that's going to help me is that these enemies are going to aggro to them, and they might have to end up fighting them, but... Yeah, they're chasing after me. I don't know what my plan is. I don't really have a plan. Except maybe use Firestorm. Yes. Only thing is I'm in bad shape right now. Dang it. So I may have won the battle, but I'm gonna lose the war. Alright, go get him, Gargoyle. Get him. Get him now. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Yes. That was awesome. I'm having way too much fun with this, guys. I'm having way too much fun with this. Oh, man. Alright. What's up, Anthony? It's going great, man. Hope you're doing good. How are you doing? I closed out the Platinum today, so I already have that, but right now we're just having some fun with some PvP, so... Another spanking for Bad Boy. He's been a bad boy. He needs to be disciplined. Let's see, I don't need to get those souls. It's like 800 souls. Yeah, I don't know what he's feeling right now, but he does not like me right now. And I mean, I'm not even trying to pick on him. I mean, I'm just trying to get invasions, and he's the only guy that they're matching me up with, so, you know, whatever. I'd rather be called in to be the monk. Awesome, Anthony. Well, I'm glad that you're giving this game a shot. You know, all I can say is just stick with it. It makes more and more sense and becomes more natural the further into it you get. And, you know, it's one of my favorite games, honestly. So hopefully, you know, I'm glad that my walkthroughs helped you so far. And hopefully we'll get you to the end here and get your first Souls game under your belt. It will be well worth it in the end, I promise. Hopefully we can get some more invasions, but if not, that's fine. Might end up calling it a night, because do gots to get up for work in the morning, so... I think Bad Boy finally gave up here. No dice. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. What if I put my bluestone down, and what if Bad Boy summoned me into his world to help him? Let's... I don't know. I don't really feel like doing that. Okay, I'm invading. Nice. Alright, who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Oh my gosh. And he's summoned someone already. Okay. Oops, don't fall off the edge. Wow. I mean, he's got to be the only other person playing right now. At least, like, that's a relatively close enough level for them to match me with him. Still behind me? Where's he at? Okay. I mean, I'm gonna use the same stuff on him until it, you know, stops working. And I know he's following me, so as soon as I get to a ledge, I'm just gonna cast it, and he's gonna walk right into it, so... You know. If you never learn, you never learn, right? Okay, maybe he has learned. Okay, well, he got lucky. I can probably hide behind this guy because he's going to start shooting at him. And they will not attack me, but they will attack him. Wait for it. Wait for it. Dang it, I did it too early. Oh well. I have another opportunity though. I think he has wised up a little bit. Give him credit. Maybe I can get him right by the elevator. Because he is going to get attacked by some of these things on the way up, so that'll give me time to get ready for it. What if I got on the other side and I wait for him to get on the elevator? Please let that happen. Alright. I'm going to stand right here, wait for him to get on the elevator, and then run up and cast Firestorm. I hope this works. Please let it work. I don't know if he can see me, though, back behind this pillar, but I am going to wait for him to get on the elevator. Alright. I'm going to wait for him to get on the elevator. This is going to... Oh, I hope this works. Oh, man, I hope this works. Alright, there's his buddy. Is he over there too? Are they going to get on? Ah, that didn't work. Oh well. I think he's still down here though. I don't know if he got on the elevator with his friend. Is he still down here? Yep. Dang it! I blew my cover. Oh well. This is gonna be harder to do than I thought. I'm gonna run on the elevator with them. I think that worked. Yes, it did. Oh man. Oh, so good. So good. Wow. Yeah, Bloodborne, I mean, I can't count how many times I have sung Bloodborne's praises on this stream, but it cannot be said enough. Bloodborne is one of my favorite games of all time. So after this game, definitely recommend getting into Bloodborne. I haven't played Neo myself, but I've heard very good things about it, and it is on my list of games to get around to, hopefully sooner rather than later. I know they're coming out with like a full remaster of it for PS5, so I think that might be as good of a time as any to jump into it. But yeah, I can't recommend Bloodborne highly enough. And I mean, I do also on this channel, I do have a full walkthrough for Bloodborne 2, so there is that as well. All right. What do you think Bad Boy would do? Is it if he walked up to this place? You know, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna throw my blue sign down and see if Bad Boy will summon me to help him. Because I'm totally willing to help him, especially after all the misery I've caused. I just think it would be hilarious if he summoned me to help him. Because I totally would. Is that him right there? How is Bloodborne different? There are many differences. I mean, first and foremost, I mean, the atmosphere and just the level design. I mean, the way, I mean, it just the architecture is very gothic, Victorian type. Um, the one of the main differences I would say is that the world is interconnected. So it's a giant interconnected world as opposed to like, you know, a hub and then you go to these individual levels that don't ever, you know, that don't ever connect with one another. So that's one of the biggest things is that it has an interconnected world. Um, the combat is a bit faster in my opinion, which is one of the reasons why I really like it. The combat I believe rewards more of an aggressive style as opposed to like a defensive style. I mean, you obviously have to be careful still, but one of my favorite mechanics in Bloodborne is it's called like the rally damage system. And so what happens is if you get attacked, like that portion of the damage that they just did to you turns orange on your health bar. And as long as if you attack them back quickly enough, you actually get that health back by being aggressive and attacking them back after you get hit. Now, if you like get hit and say you roll away and run away, then eventually that part of your health bar that turns orange that you could have gotten back if you had been aggressive, in a couple seconds will completely go away and you're not going to be able to get it back. So like just the way that system works is it rewards a very aggressive style of play, which I enjoy a lot. And that said, I mean, you still have to be careful. You can't just run into a horde of enemies and expect to kill everything, you know, quickly. I mean, you still have to be very strategic with how you go about combat. But it does, I feel like, benefit from a faster-paced combat system, which, in my opinion, is a benefit. Some people might call it a drawback. And then other than that, I mean, like, basically the concepts that were introduced in this game, in my opinion, are perfected in Bloodborne. Like, the level design, I think, is more advanced and well thought out. And the bosses are, I think, better. The bosses have, you know, more intricate move sets and are in my opinion, the boss fights are just more fun. There's kind of a lot of boss fights in Demon Souls that I think are a bit more gimmicky. There are some of those in Bloodborne as well, but I just feel like overall the bosses are higher quality. I feel like the level design is higher quality because this is Demon Souls is Miyazaki's first game that he ever made, like start to finish, like according to his vision that he had to make his game. And Demon Souls, I mean, warts and all, is great. But Bloodborne, I feel like he takes a lot of the concepts that are introduced in Demon Souls and perfects them in Bloodborne. And I feel like Dark Souls is you know also a step in the right direction from Demon Souls, in that it has a big, you know, interconnected world, very intricately woven together. And so Dark Souls is a bit more mature than Demon Souls, I would say. But again, the combat is very similar in that, you know, it's very kind of defense based and not as fast paced and aggressive as Bloodborne is. So that's why I would give Bloodborne the edge over even Dark Souls. That's my long winded answer. But yeah, Bloodborne I think is the apex of the series, at least at this point. Although the remake of Demon Souls is also top notch in my opinion. But just in terms of gameplay and level design, I think Bloodborne has it beat. Looks like he's moved on, so oh well. I'll try to invade again. Do it. You won't regret it, I promise. You said that you had started it already, though. How far did you get? Looks like bad boys had enough, maybe. Can't blame them. Nope, invasion failed. Yeah, I think you're right, Piggy. I gotta say. Um, so 30 minutes. Have you fought a boss yet? Cash box. Just tuned in. Okay, so I have already obtained the platinum trophy. I got that. What? Probably about an hour ago. I'm just having some fun. Oh, there's a guy with the penetrator armor. I'm just having some fun. Just doing invasions and whatnot right now. Just just to kill some time, and it's slowing down a little bit. I think people have stopped playing for the time being, so I might be cutting it off pretty soon here. But the invasion requirement for the trophy is you do for the platinum trophy. There is one trophy that requires you to invade someone else's game and successfully kill the host. So you do have to get that trophy. There's another trophy for if you use the blue eye stone. You have to use that to assist somebody to kill a boss, and that is another requirement for a trophy. So you need to do both. You need to assist someone to kill a boss in co-op to get a trophy, and you need to kill a host in PvP as a Black Phantom to get another trophy. So those are the only two trophies that require online play, though. Okay. So Brock, so you've seen my walkthrough through the Cleric Beast. Then the fun begins with Father Gascoigne, who is the second boss that I fight in that run, and that is where Bloodborne becomes Bloodborne, and that is one of my favorite boss fights of all time. Is Father Gascoigne. So he is the guy. Father Gascoigne is the boss that he is the reason why most people who rage quit Bloodborne. And so, yeah, he's a very difficult boss, and he is at the very beginning of the game. But I say that I call him basically the gatekeeper of Bloodborne, because if you have the skill to beat Father Gascoigne, you have the skill to beat the rest of the game. So there's kind of that silver lining involved. When you do finally kill him, that is the marker that you have what it takes to get through the whole game. Yeah, it looks like I don't know if I'm going to get any takers here. I think it's too late, and I think Bad Boy is... I don't know what he's doing. I kind of want to, like, cheer him up a little bit. I don't want him to, like, quit the game or anything, but I know he's probably had a bad time with me invading him. I guess probably, what was it, like 5 times that it happened? So Cashbox, have you started playing the PS5 Demon Souls? And I'm actually going to take another look at this redstone, because I'm not quite sure I fully understand what it does. Leave a red sign. A red sign is projected to one of the countless disconnected worlds. When you are summoned, I manifest as a Black Phantom to challenge the host. So I think, because normally when you kill somebody as a Black Phantom, or if you die as a Black Phantom, you don't lose your soul. So I guess this kind of instigates a battle where whatever number of souls you have are at risk. Can't get a PS5 yet. Yeah, that's the difficulty at this point in time. Unfortunately, it is so difficult to get a PS5. Oh man, wouldn't that be something else, Brock? If he's just so pissed off and he comes across my walkthrough, and then sees this. I don't think he would ever be able to forgive me. So if you do ever come across this, Bad Boy, nothing but love and respect for you, man. It's just the game. You're the only guy they'd pair me up with, so I had no choice. Thomas, you get the redstone after you kill a Black Phantom in the game. So like at certain points in the game, you know, there are just Black Phantom enemies that you're going to come across, and as soon as you kill the first one, whichever one it may be, you'll get one. Generally, the first one that I come across is the one in 4-2 in the same room when you get kicked down the pit by Patches, and then you have to rescue Saint Urbane. There's a red Phantom there in that same room that you have to kill in order to get out of it. So that's usually the one that I end up getting the red, or you said the red stone, not the black stone. Yeah, I just described how to get the black stone. The red stone you get if you, if at the end of the game, you have to get to the very end of the game, and this is kind of spoiler-y. I will pause and wait for your confirmation if you want something that is semi a spoiler. So do you want me to continue or not? Yeah, for sure. I think the new God of War is supposed to, I mean, they really haven't even shown any footage of it. They just really teased it briefly. I have a feeling that by the time the new God of War is out, that you'll be able to find one. Hopefully, I would think God of War will probably be late next year at the earliest. Probably like September or later, I would guess. And Fat Cupcake Guy. Okay, so someone different. Oh, there he is. There's Fat Cupcake Guy. I don't know. I'm tempted to use the same strat on him that I used on Bad Boy. I kind of just want to fight him with melee. Looks like he's got warding equipped, though, so I'm going to wait for that to wear off. I'm just going to kind of string him through the level until that wears off. Because warding is very helpful. Is he trying to summon somebody, though? That's the question. Is he trying to bring someone else in here? If he does bring someone else, I'm definitely using Firestorm. There we go. His warding just wore off. Alright. That was easy. Okay, so the redstone, at the end of the game, you have a choice. So there's two endings of the game, and what you decide to do dictates which ending you get. So when you're at the end of the game, you can either let the Maiden in Black live, and that's the quote unquote good ending, or you can kill her, and that's the quote unquote bad ending. To get the redstone, you have to kill her at the end of the game and get the bad ending. And so that's how that works. If you kill her, when you cycle through to your next new game plus cycle, whatever it may be, however many pluses it may be, you will get the redstone in your inventory. And there are other implications if, you know, whether you decide to let her live or not. If you let her live, you get her soul, and you'll start your next new game cycle with her soul. If you're going for the all magic trophy, you have to get her soul because there's a spell that you learn with her soul. If you kill her, you don't get her soul. However, there is a trophy associated with killing her to get the bad ending. So you have to do both to get the platinum trophy. You have to let her live to get her soul so you can cash it in for a spell. You also have to kill her because getting that ending itself triggers the trophy. So my first playthrough I let her live, and my second playthrough I killed her. All right. Any requests from chat? I do not have any ceramic coins. I've actually yet to play in fractured mode, so I do not have any in my inventory. I mean, I do know what they do. They open, you know, if you have enough of them, you get the key to unlock that mysterious door. And I do actually have a buddy of mine who has the armor that's behind that door. I don't know if I have the patience to go through with all of that, though, so I may or may not. I don't know. It is a lot of work. And I'm not sure if it's worth that amount of work. Now, if the if behind the door was like, you know, something to get to like a DLC or something, I would do it in a heartbeat. But I don't think they would, you know, make people go through that much effort to get to a DLC. But I do hope they release DLC for this. I hope they release a 6th Archstone. Fat Cupcake guy again. He's got his warding on. Looks like he's using light weapon. Alright. I'm going to go back to my old dirty tactics here. It's hard to look behind you and not fall off the ledge, so I don't want to get too careless. Can I pop a spice here real quick? Yes! Okay, sweet. Alright, gotta get Firestorm on. There we go. That worked. Total hours to get the platinum. Let us check. Oh, you're still with us, Dennis. Good deal. So, Dennis, have you witnessed all of the PvP that's been going on so far? It's been a lot of fun. All right, so I am at 36 hours. Granted, that's not a precisely accurate count because I've done a lot of PvP in the last few, you know, live streams and whatnot, so that's going to be a bit inflated. And I did get the platinum about an hour ago, maybe a little bit more than an hour ago. So I would say if you're going straight for it and you're not BSing and doing a bunch of PvP and whatnot, if you're just, you know, going for the platinum, you should be able to get it. I mean, 25, 30 hours is not an unrealistic estimate for it. Yeah. Brock, you might need to buy her some flowers tomorrow. Puggy, I'm playing as the Hunter class. So Dennis, I know firsthand that you have invested far more hours than that into certain platinum trophies that you've obtained. Certain platinum trophies that will never see the light of day on my PS5 console ever. Alright, I need a suicide. Why did I choose Hunter? There are several reasons. Hunter is, in my opinion, one of the more balanced classes you can start off in. The stats are pretty good on it in terms of how the levels are balanced. And what I mean by that is you're starting off, you have pretty good health, you have pretty good endurance, you have pretty good strength. And also, your magic stats are not like completely just wasted. You're not going to be able to use magic like at the very start of the game, but it's only going to take a couple of levels to invest in magic before you can start using it. So it has pretty easy access to magic as well. Your starting armor is light enough to fast roll, and you start with an axe, which in my opinion is one of the better starting weapons that you can start with, in my opinion. And perhaps the biggest benefit is you also start with the longbow. And so starting with a longbow is important just in terms of my play style in general, just because it gives you range right at the beginning. And there are certain points in the game where ranged attacks are just the way to go. And there's a couple points, especially like in that first level, where it sort of can save you if you can attack certain enemies from far away. And you can do that with the longbow that you start with in the hunter class. So those are the main reasons, I would say. All right, Dennis, I'm holding you to this, man. And those of you who heard my... Okay, Nanzi2000. Those of you who heard my spiel earlier about how I got a PS5, so Dennis... Dennis is the lucky recipient of the other PS5 that I got from Amazon. So, as I said, the bargain is he has to play Demon Souls. So, Dennis, if what it takes is if I have to co-op the entire game with you, I will co-op this entire game with you. So, I got your back, bud. I'm gonna help the gargoyle out. Oh, the gargoyle... the gargoyle did the dirty work. So, Dennis, I personally can't think of a better way for you to spend your week off for Christmas, man. You are in for a treat. You are in for a treat, my friend. And as I said, I'm here to help anytime. I'm actually, you know, I'm very, very pleasantly surprised to, you know, so a lot of the feedback that I've heard so far is this is a lot of people's first Souls game. And so, while I do technically like Bloodborne better, I mean, I'd be hard-pressed to recommend a better first Souls experience in this game, too. So, you're going to have a lot of fun with it, Dennis, for sure. I'm kind of jealous. I wish I could go back. I wish I could go back and, play my first Souls game over again, just because it is such a fun time. But he is not. There is a mutual friend of ours who knows the inner workings of the internet and has somehow figures all this stuff out. And he's always able to pre-order stuff. He always knows how to do all the backdoor stuff. And sometimes that happens to benefit me too. The level with the prison, if not a bow, I think you could also get it down with magic. You just have to have something that you can hit the chains with. Yeah, I agree, Brock. I really enjoyed playing Final Fantasy VII Remake on hard mode. Granted, I did get the Götterdämmerung or whatever that thing is called before I did my hard mode run, and I think that made the hard mode run considerably easier. But I have no regrets. I really enjoyed it. And I, as anal as I am about doing everything there is to do in a game, I also went back and filled out the play log or whatever it's called. Basically 100%ed that. But yeah. Dennis actually inspired me to 100% the play log because he did that too, and I'm like, oh man, you did it. You did it. I got to do it too. I can't let things go untouched in that game, especially with how much of a fan I am of Final Fantasy VII. But yeah, one of my goals of doing this is to get as many people to experience Souls as possible. Nice. So, Dennis, let's just say you're going to have a very Merry Christmas. I'll put it that way. Yeah, you have to get all of the, I forget what they're called. Are they called manuscripts? Yeah, they're called manuscripts. You have to get all the manuscripts. You have to in order to complete your play log or whatever, you have to get all the manuscripts. You have to analyze. You have to scan every enemy type. You have to do a bunch of other crap. Puggy, I am using the Northern Regalia. That is my weapon. Dennis says I got to get the Final Fantasy X Remaster Platinum. I will say with absolute certainty that will never happen. And that is the game I was referring to a few minutes ago that he has that I will never get is the Final Fantasy X Remaster Platinum. Because remind me again, how many hours of Blitzball did you have to play to get that trophy? It's something just I wouldn't wish for my worst enemy to play that much Blitzball. I hate Blitzball in Final Fantasy X. All right, guys, I think this might be it. I think if I get 2 more fails in a row, that'll be it for the evening. We shall see. Oh, over 10 hours just on Blitzball. Yeah, no thank you. I play the one, whenever I play that game, I play the one mandatory game of Blitzball that the game makes you play, and then I'm done. I don't play any more Blitzball. Cashbox, never played the original. Okay. Yeah, I will admit, I mean, the original, for someone who's never played it before, the original might be hard to go back to, especially after playing the remake. If you do play the original, I would say actually the remastered version that they released for PS4 and Steam and all that, that's probably the best way to experience it, especially as a newcomer at this point, because you can turn off the random encounters. You can do there's just a few nice little updates to it that'll help you get through the game a little bit better than if you're just playing like the original version as it was released. But yeah, I too am looking very forward to what the rest of the remake's going to be like. I do have my doubts. I really hope they don't mess with the story too much, but we'll see. I'm going to play it either way, but I just hope they don't take too much liberty with the story from this point forward. That's my only concern. But part 1, man, I loved that game. I had so much fun playing part 1. Yeah, Brock, I played the demo. I let myself play the demo, but that was as far as I would go. Like I tried to watch nothing to do with anything. I went back and there was like a trailer that they released right before the game came out, And there are so many spoilers in that trailer. It's crazy. So I am very glad that I didn't indulge in that trailer before the game came out, because I would have been pissed if I had. But yeah, I went in pretty much completely spoiler free, except for having played the demo, which, you know, is only just through the first section of the game, so didn't really reveal too much. I actually did enjoy the fact that they did release a demo, because it at least gave me a taste of the combat before playing the game, because the combat is so heavily revamped that I was glad that I wasn't going in completely blind on day one when the full game came out. Yeah, Cashbox. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the original score of the original game, but Final Fantasy VII Remake might be my favorite soundtrack of any game ever. I mean, I actually have it. It's like 8 hours long or something ridiculous, but it is probably my favorite soundtrack ever. If not the favorite, it is top 3 at the very least. So Brock, did you catch that last trailer that they came out with that like spoiled the whole game? Did you watch that before the game came out? And I know I said 2 more failed invasions, but having a good time talking some Final Fantasy with you guys, so. Yeah. I was really curious how they were going to pull that scene off in the remake, but I think they did an extremely good job with wall market in general. I was very impressed with the whole wall market segment of the game. My least favorite segment of the game is probably when you're chasing after Hojo, like towards the end of the game, where you're like, I think they call it the drum or something like that. That level just got so repetitive, and I was just ready to be done with it. Like where you have to keep switching back and forth between your 2 teams, and it was just it was just really repetitive, and I thought it got old pretty quick. I thought they drew that part out too much. That's really my only complaint with the game, though, is that level was just too long. And there's a couple other places that felt like there's a little bit of padding in there to make the game a little bit longer, but mostly, with stuff that they added to it. But the only part that was like egregious was that I think it was chapter 17 when you're in like Hojo's lab or whatever. You watched every trailer like 50 times. Yeah, I watched like maybe I watched the first trailer where they had like voices, and I watched the first trailer that revealed like Aerith, and that's about it. Puggy, I can't say that you're wrong. I've actually never played a Dragon Quest game, and I don't have a good reason why. Well, if you had to recommend a Dragon Quest game, what would you recommend? Yeah, Cashbox, the Airbuster theme, so good. And that's one of the things about the remake, is there is literally, for every boss fight, there's a variation of the theme for each boss fight, and I love them all. Yep, I listen to the remake soundtrack at work all the time, and if it's a day where I don't have like a bunch of meetings and stuff, I can start at the beginning of the day and it'll be over by the end of the day. So yeah, I am looking forward to get to play as Red. I don't know why they didn't just make him playable in part 1. Because he does have, at the end of Midgar, he has a big role there. So I don't know why they didn't make him playable, but whatever. But the thing that I'm the most curious about is how are they going to do the world map? Because, you know, based on how intricate Midgar was, you know, how fully fleshed out Midgar was, and just how massive the world is, you know, if they attempt to like render that world to scale and put everything in it, I mean, that alone is going to be an enormous amount of work just to build the world and to be able to traverse it effectively when it's like rendered to scale. I'm interested to see how they do that and what it looks like, and you know, it's going to be crazy though. Yeah, the sewers is another level that, you know, a lot of people didn't like. And then there's that like very linear section between Aerith's house and getting to Wall Market, that we have to like do those crane arm puzzles. A lot of people hated those. I didn't think the crane arm puzzles were that bad, but I do know a lot of people really didn't like that section. Yeah, I mean, it makes me wonder though, like, because especially with them breaking it out in episodes, I mean, I won't lie, I will be disappointed if there's not a point in the game where you can get the high wind and fly around. Like, if you can't do that in the remake because of XYZ reason, I will admit that will be a disappointment, unless they just come up with something brilliant to cover for that. But I want to be able to fly around the world in a high wind in the remake at some point, and I don't care if it's, you know, part 6 or whatever. I want to fly around the world in a high wind, or I'm going to be a little bit mad about it. All right. Dragon Quest VII Remake. Okay, so what platforms can you get the Dragon Quest VII Remake on? Yeah, the Final Fantasy 15. How did you like Final Fantasy 15? Final Fantasy 15 is what sold me a PS4, because I didn't have one before Final Fantasy 15 came out, and it just so happened to release. The release happened to coincide with the launch of the PS4 Pro, so I went ahead and got a PS4 Pro just for Final Fantasy 15, and I really enjoyed that game. But in hindsight, it's like the more I think about it, it's like the kind of the lower it falls on my list. Especially after the Final Fantasy VII Remake came out. Like, I don't know if I could go back to Final Fantasy 15 combat after having played Final Fantasy VII Remake. So, I don't know. I did enjoy it very much though, and I, of course, you know, I got the Platinum Trophy. I did all that stuff. I never did play any of the Comrades, but I did play, you know, the Gladio DLC, which I wasn't a huge fan of, the Ignis DLC, which was a lot of fun, I thought, and then the Prompto DLC, which was, I think, probably the most fun in terms of gameplay. The Ignis DLC was the most important in terms of story, which I really appreciated. But yeah, I played it at launch too, as I said, and they've made so many updates to the game since I've beat it. Like, I don't even know if I would recognize it now going back to it. And you know, I beat Chapter 13 or whatever it was before they revamped it. I didn't hate Chapter 13 as much as many other people did. I wasn't, you know, I didn't think it was all that bad. But some people thought it was the worst part of the game by far. And for me, the weakest part of 15 is the combat. And you know, it just doesn't feel complete without being able to explore and like recruit new people. Basically, you know, you're starting for as, you know, that's your party for the whole game, which is kind of weird, but you know, I think they pulled it off kind of well. There's an interesting, you know, dynamic between all the characters and whatnot. So it was a lot of fun, I thought. Yeah, I think it might be worth a replay at some point, especially since I can do a new game plus. And unlike this game, the enemies do not scale up in New Game Plus, so I could get through it pretty quickly. And just experience the story, and then experience, you know, all the stuff that they've added to the game since I played it. Because I think every character is, I think you can control every character in combat now. Because when I played it, you could only control Noctis, and everyone else was basically AI controlled. So I think you can, if I'm not mistaken, I think you can control everybody now. But only 3DS. Yeah, I do not have a 3DS. Actually, the last handheld console, unless you count the Switch, because I do have the Switch, but before the Switch, the last handheld console I ever owned was a Game Boy Color. So I got a Game Boy Color like way back in the day so I could play Pokemon Blue. And I have not had another... I've never had the Game Boy Advance, never had a DS, any of that. And I've never had the PlayStation. I've never had a, you know, Vita or, you know, any of the PlayStation ones either. So it's been a while since I've bought an exclusively handheld device. All right, guys, I think that's going to be it. We clearly are not getting any invasions, and I'm going to turn in for the night. So thank you guys so much for joining on this momentous occasion, obtaining the Platinum Trophy. So for those of you, I mean, I know some of you have watched every single video and have watched all of these streams. And, I mean, regardless of how much or how much you've watched or tuned in or whatever, I can't say thank you enough. So really appreciate you guys' support here. So look forward to what's to come with this channel. So and it's all because of you guys. So really appreciate it. So y'all have a good night, and catch you next time.